Come to Lethbridge for the sunshine and the curling 320 days a year. Sunshine here in the Bridge City.
I'm the baddest in the building. Ego so big, break the ceiling. Best to ever do it. I'm the baddest in the building.
Oh my goodness.
I'm the baddest in the building. Ego so big, break the ceiling.
Man, what a shot. Glenn Howard.
I'm the baddest in the building.
And boy, they love their curling here in Lethbridge. The Lethbridge Curling Club dates back to 1887. That's 13 years before the city was incorporated. Let's get you caught up on what happened this morning. Pool A play. Manitoba, McEwen against Nova Scotia and Fleming. It was really close until the 8th. And then Mike McEwen, so proud to once again be wearing the Manitoba on his back. He'll pop a 3. Move it far enough, and there it is as he goes on to the win, make the final 7-4. Elsewhere, it was Quebec. They got 4 in the second to pick up a win. Northern Ontario 4 in 5 as the brother battle was Mark Kennedy over his brother Glenn, and Gunlickson got 4 stolen points as he picks up the win over BC. So, as you check the standings, in Pool A, Dunstone, Bocher, top of the table. They are undefeated. Now we'll turn our attention to Pool B. And as on this Tuesday afternoon, we do say hello, Canada. Welcome back. Kathy Russell alongside. So it is Saskatchewan against Ontario. Colton Flasch back skipping in his home province. 2 years with Kevin Cooey. Won a national championship. Learned a lot.
The invaluable experience you get from Kevin Cooey, it's unbelievable. It's priceless. And it showed. I watched the entire provincials in Saskatchewan. Colton's strategy is impeccable for a young guy. But what's really improved, I think, when he played with Cooey, he was back 8, back 12 in those draws. His draw weight is unbelievable, which you have to have as a skip. But the one thing he's not doing that Cooey does is Cooey does it all the time. He's not doing it every time.
Oh, the drama with Ontario as the stone turns. Remember last year, of course, snowmobile accident kept Glenn Howard out of the Brier bubble. Now, knee problems kept it out of Ontario's championship. Scotty, his son, filled in very nicely.
Well, he did, and I asked Scott if there's any thought that he was actually going to skip at this event, and he said no. My dad was the leader of this team from the beginning. That's how we started the year. It's how we'll end the year. They've been on the wrong side of their inch. The goal now, they can only do what they can do, and that's a 5-3 record. It may not be enough, but it's the best that they can do.
Yeah, they just have to simply win out. So that's our feature on this Tuesday afternoon from the Sunshine City in Lethbridge.
The Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, Here's How. By Scotties Facial Tissue, Unleash the Scotties. And by New Holland, proud supporter of Curling Canada.
Just feel grateful to be able to come back here and to compete. You know, this is, I think, my 6th one now, so they're all unique in their own way and definitely don't take it for granted.
It's so awesome to be here at a Brier, and I'm 59 years old, and yeah, how many more of these do I have in me? And just to be able to play here with the best teams in our country, we're going to have to light it up, though. We got to bring our A game and step it up a notch.
And there's no doubt that Ontario is in that difficult position. At 3 losses, we'll have to run the table. 5-3 is likely to get you something. But in this difficult pool, maybe nothing. Time to meet the teams now, brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The Saskatchewan champions, they hail from the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon, skipped by 31-year-old Colton Flasch, backed up by the twins, Kevin and Daniel Marsh and Catelyn Schneider at 3rd. The Ontario champions, they hail from the Penetanguishene Curling Club, skipped by Glenn Howard with Tim March, David Mathers, and son Scott Howard, who skipped the team at the provincials and led them to the win over John Epping in the final. As Glenn Howard makes his way out to put the brush down, Saskatchewan has won the draw to the button. And so they will have the last rock. They come in with a record of 2-2. Saskatchewan and Flasch will play the Redstones, Ontario. The Yellow on this Tuesday afternoon of the Tim Hortons Brier. And this is Tim March.
As you said earlier, a must-win for Ontario, but you argued the same for Saskatchewan. You don't want to drop to 3 already. It's too tough a field.
Line's perfect.
Go a little bit.
Does need to curl. Yes, it does. A little bit. Yep.
We're going to throw one out in front and test the waters right off the bat here. 2 choices for Saskatchewan. 3, I guess. You could play the tick, which would be difficult in the first end. Come around, which is what they're going to play. You could go corner guard. Less and less teams are throwing corner guards now, Vic. You know, when you're losing, you do it. But you see a lot more of this now, where they just go right around the opposing rock. If they get a mistake, then they can put one over to the side.
Fight in the 4. Sliding a little bit.
Maybe Kevin.
Kevin a bit.
Go a little bit.
Good.
Oh, you're good. Oh, boy.
What do you think the reason is? I mean, this almost has a little bit of a mixed doubles feel to me.
Yeah, maybe that's where they pick it up. What definitely happens is if Flasch had thrown the corner guard, Team Ontario would get first chance to bury one and put some pressure on Flasch. So I think that's why they're doing it. Teams are so good now. It's kind of like if we get in there first, it forces Ontario to a tough shot.
Yeah, a little bump. Line's perfect. Straight.
Good shot, Tim. That's the one I think just
The ability to remove rocks, to clean up.
Yes.
Today. I'm not suggesting it's easier, but we've talked about the ice conditions, the liveliness of the stones.
Right.
So when you get a pile in there, you can make a pile disappear.
No kidding, especially this young team from Saskatchewan. Well, Ontario too. Mathers is unbelievable with the big weight. Yeah, that's the tool that all the seconds have.
I think it's good.
Hey, line's good.
No, I don't think we are.
Line's really good.
Line's
really good.
Curling.
Full 12. Line's really good.
Top 8.
Stay close. I might want to bump.
We're bumping a little bit. No, we're not. Gotta go.
Yep, go then. Whoa. Yep. Real nice.
Shots down. Great angle.
Ontario wanted to be dead on, so it couldn't be removed. Saskatchewan wanted to be on the angle so that when you hit that red with any force, the yellow disappears. 4 perfect curling shots to start the game.
Pretty quiet.
It's a 5th Brier appearance for David Mathers. Makes his home in Ottawa.
Yes, hard line.
Played on that team with Matt Cam that won a silver at the Canadian Juniors, leading to Braden Muscowie.
Gotta go.
In fact, Scott Howard throwing third stones was on that team as well.
Shot.
Shot, Dave.
Hack, hit this and roll here.
Okay. I think you'll see some curl here, Kev. It'll be a little fresh.
For the Saskatchewan team, I spoke with Catlin Schneider before the game, and very much like we talked about Glenn, playing well and not getting the wins. He feels that they have played really well. It has not been a technical thing. It has been a mental mistake in a couple of the games that either they overswept things, they jumped on things early, and that's made the little bit of differences in run-back misses last night to lose, and in the game against Kevin Cooey. He just said we need to stop making those mental mistakes because we're doing the rest well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, that's the consistency that Russ was alluding to. Let's talk and a little bit about keys now to the game. We'll start with Team Ontario.
We'll start with help the old man. With that knee injury, Glenn's just not quite up to speed yet, and you can't be at 90% in this competition. So Scotty has to come back to that form he had when he led the team to win the provincials and pick up the speed early. Glenn's all about the feel shots, the soft shots. You can't do that until you have draw weight figured out, and he has to do it fast.
Whoa. Scott, gotta go.
Tim, shoot her.
Okay.
Shoot her.
And rolls it towards center line. Now let's take a look at the keys to the game for Saskatchewan.
Flashes of brilliance. Colton's had 2 really good games. He's had 2 poor games, and you can't keep doing that either. So a little more consistency out of Colton. And Kevin March is 9% higher than David Mathers at the second spot. So that's where Saskatchewan makes their move at the second spot.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. An obvious
Heavy,
choice
firm.
for Western
Whoa,
Canadians
firm.
for over 95 years.
Firm. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, curl. Curl.
And rolls
Yeah,
again
not bad,
towards
actually.
center. Shot rock does belong to Saskatchewan. Top four covered.
Both teams not unhappy here. You know, Saskatchewan shot rock, and they've got a little bit of a race. Ontario's got the outturn sewn up already.
Solid normal. Solid normal. Solid normal.
Trying to get to the inside here, it'd be really hard to remove it.
Whoa, okay, not very heavy.
Right off.
Dave. Getting better. Keep going. Keep
Hard,
going.
Dave.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Go. Nice shot. Beauty.
What these top teams do now, they've played so many years with rocks like this now that the strategies evolve. So now you'll throw a bullet here. If he hits this perfect, Vic, all three yellow go.
Looks less than that, isn't it?
What's that?
You say 3/4?
2/3 even?
Half's okay, is it?
Yeah, I think so. 2/3 would be great. We just want to just nick this.
Spin out.
Okay.
So the yellow, right where the broom is where Catlin has to hit this. The red goes on the yellow. That yellow that he's hitting goes right back onto the other yellow, and it'll be spinning so much he might get them all out of play.
Yep.
Come on.
Catlin Schneider in his third Brier appearance. He won't get by his guard.
Wow.
So that's to Kathy's point about the misses. You had the opportunity, Kathy. It was there, and they didn't take advantage.
Well, he had a choice of half to 3/4. Wrecking on the guard was not one of the options.
Not even close, Kathy, because you know, look, he wanted to hit the outside of that yellow.
And with that kind of weight, that tells you it was pointed.
Not liking that red. It looks like it goes onto the yellow. That's okay.
They had a chance to sit two buried there.
Oh, you mean like?
Yeah, it's hard to hit the red.
Not this.
Stick it.
It's like this is going nowhere.
I know. No, I know that. I'm just gonna get rid of that one. Okay.
Try to hang this on here somewhere.
Okay.
Kind of weight.
I like normal.
Same weight.
Yeah. 3/4.
Glenn has always talked about how enjoyable it is and has been to play with his son. But I tell you, he said, I have to use, after the Ontarios, I have to use the P word, the proud papa. And, you know, when for Scott to step in and skip the team, he was very proud.
Yeah, what a blast that had to be to sit right there at ice level and watch all four of them play really well.
Straight. Nice shot, Scott.
Well, they've got the two across the top edge of the four. Sitting the two without last rock is Ontario.
Yeah, like basically nose with like board.
You can do this too. But I think this. Let's try to roll into the nose.
Yeah, I like that.
He's gonna have a double right back. Kind of wait. I think normal.
I thought they might
Try to
hit the
get that
top
in there a
one
bit.
and roll to the right, make that double. But
It's like just normal.
Okay.
Around the nose.
Go, buddy.
If you hit it on the nose, will you make the double?
so.
Is it?
I don't think they're trying. I think they're actually trying to cross this and hit the right hand one. But you're right, Vic. You could go right through the uprights here.
Easy normal. Whoa.
Right off, close.
Easy normal. Whoa.
Oh, it's close to missing everything, going right through.
Yep. Hard.
And right through.
Like that.
Goodness gracious.
Two poor throws, to be honest. That one wasn't far off. A little unlucky because you kind of think you're going to get one or the other.
Expected more than that there.
Into that pocket. It's pretty good.
Say it again, sorry.
Roll into that pocket. It's pretty good.
Kind of weight. Same as Scott or?
Yeah, firm. Yeah, firm.
Okay.
Out of nowhere, too. It looked like Saskatchewan was setting up for a potential two. They'll be lucky to score now.
Close.
More than you, Scott.
Skip Stones and Glenn Howard in his first.
Right to
Flasch
it.
with it all the way, and now across, rolls it in,
Shot.
backs it up, and oh my.
All right.
So now there's a chance here.
Really good.
Boy, did that curl. I didn't throw it great, but it never curl.
It's a pretty good spot.
I think if I hammer this and just take this, it might make
A little
this
wide
way,
hook,
too.
I thought.
Around the note.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Just had to get over the top.
I know.
Hey, the vest is thin, this one, actually.
Hit this one's best.
You might get them all.
Yeah, and we'll sit right in
What
front of
about,
this
I know,
guy.
they're thinking about getting out of this now, aren't they?
Yeah, it's so late though, Vic. Like,
But could you play a hit and roll towards, now I understand there's two lined up there, but could you just hit and roll a little further full four to the left side and not be in the lineup?
yeah, I think if you rolled right to the edge of the 4 foot.
At around 9 o'clock?
Yeah, right
Yeah.
on the tee line, you'd be buried and might get an arrow to Glenn, but he's going to try the triple here. Needs to get a couple off the 4 foot though, or he might not have a shot in his next one.
1-2 and stuffed it, and he'll
Try, Flasch.
leave Ontario sitting the 2.
Yep.
Little unlucky if he whiskered that other rock, the back one would have gone out, and Glenn would only have one in the rings.
Good throw. Set it.
Could go there.
That makes it
Yeah, I
right. Like as long as he can't.
pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's pretty good.
Okay. I mean, or you try and tap this a little.
That's not bad.
Still want to set a triple up. Pretty hard to do though, isn't
I
it?
hear you.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go center line.
Okay.
Okay, how do you think? So?
What are you guarding though?
Guard. I don't want to make him give him this. Right, edge on edge.
Yeah.
Edge on
Edge
edge
on
is
edge,
perfect,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's
It's a tough raised double for Saskatchewan if they elect to.
It's pretty flat.
Yes, it ever.
Split center is good, isn't it?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
To Glenn, like other skips, knows Colton can throw it hard.
Split center line.
It is flat though, you're right, and dangerous.
Over sure of the ice here, but what do you think?
This is where I threw my top 12 one, and it curled.
Just needed that first one, probably.
Oh, the button speed here too. Yeah. Yeah. You threw it, Davey. Go with your gut. Touch the line, Tim. Touch the line. Yeah. I'll be able to get her there if we have to.
Felt like a lot.
Tight. Real tight.
Line's good. Hair tight. Hit it if you can.
A little narrow, a little heavy, could still work
Top
out.
12. Whoa. Tight guard. Too much weight, Scott.
Hey, line's okay. Just
Freeze it.
stop.
Freeze it. No, freeze is terrible. Freeze it high
No,
side.
no. You're too.
Scott,
It's
Scott.
over curling. Whoa. Just let it
Don't want to line them up. Uh-oh. It might be there, Vic. It'll drag, but
Anywhere high.
it's
Anywhere high, it's just gonna go right
dangerous.
there.
Control, normal.
Nuts it, it's still shot, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
It's just anywhere high.
Easy normal?
I think just control.
Okay. I was just thinking because I threw it, so we know what it's going to do,
I still want it spinning like crazy.
I don't think it will.
Okay.
It's good if it spins.
I still like control.
Okay. Just not down control.
Yeah.
Anything if heavy.
Control weight.
Control?
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Hit anywhere
That's
high.
lined up about as good as it gets to go from here to here. What I thought he might take on is hit it that way and make it drag a little bit and then go that way. But to Kathy's point, it's very flat. The way this end finished out, they'd be really happy to get their single here. So they feel this is the best way. Just basically hit a little on the high side.
Yeah, control.
So defensively, you see playing very well. Haven't given up a steal. And here, and that will be for the single. So that continues. But 2 missed shots by third Catlin Schneider, and Saskatchewan is forced to a single.
Line's pretty good.
It is the Tim Hortons Brier from the Enmax Center here in the Lethbridge. On day 5 of play, Saskatchewan and Ontario is our featured game. All these teams on the ice from Pool A. The only team that's not playing, Newfoundland and Labrador, Nathan Young from the Remax Center at St. John's Curling Club. He's at 1-4. So you think Flasch is in Saskatchewan feeling a little fortunate?
They are, yeah. They had a nice end going. They didn't play a bad end by any means, but Catlin missed that first one the wrong way by a lot, and then it changed things around. He missed his next one, got really lucky throwing the field goal through the small port there, and then Flasch was looking at 4 at one point, so it's they'd be quite happy with a single.
Yeah. Wait, it's okay. Scott, pick it. Hard.
That just picked. Rock's curling like crazy.
That picked.
So we mentioned Newfoundland and Labrador not on the ice. Who is on the ice? Well, Alberta and Cooey against Grattan. Flasch and Howard, that's our feature on Sheet B. On Sheet C, trying to remain undefeated, the defending champions, Brendan Bocher out of Edmonton against the young team from Whitehorse, and Prince Edward Island playing Matt Dunstone, coming off his very big win last night in a very impressive game against Kevin Cooey.
Yeah, they were the better team pick. They really were. Cooey made 3 or 4 highlight shots to hang in that game, but not enough.
Not quite to your broom. How's line? Good shot. Nice.
Good toss. Good job, boys. Good sweep.
Well, they're in the first here. What's Kevin Cooey got?
Well, he's facing 2. He tried to run back on his first, Vic, and did not get it. That allowed James Grattan to draw to line 2, but no chance he wants to take 1. This is the double blank attempt.
Last night made a angle raise for 2. He also made killed 4. Yeah, there he is. Kills 2 more.
Good, Dave. Good end.
Kevin Quaddy, as we're going to call him now. After touching all 4 last night, there's nothing safe.
That's exactly it.
Same turn.
That's
or no?
what's really changed.
Just threw it. So.
Similar weight?
Yep. Halfway. Okay, line's pretty good. Halfway. Halfway. Yeah, Cat. Halfway. Be patient.
Dan?
Yeah. Just halfway.
We gotta go.
Go then.
Let us know.
Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good.
Line's
good. Line's good. Whoa. Let it stop. Just let it stop. Let it stop.
Good shot. Really
Great
nice.
shot.
Throw.
Great sweep, buddy.
All right, first look as
A little inside the edge.
the defending champions, Brendan Bocher, go against Thomas Scoffin out of Whitehorse.
And an opportunity here for 3 in this first end. Thomas Scoffin tried to run his own back to make a double on Team Canada's stones, but only got 1. So line 2 already looking for the 4-foot for 3.
Line's good. Keep it moving. It's always Brad's rock. Line's
Team
good.
Canada and the Dunstone wildcard
Line's
team
good.
number 2 are the only undefeated teams in the pool.
Good sweep, guys. Good sweep, boys.
And there is your 3 to start it off. And Scoffin, again, one of those teams at 3 losses, desperate.
Halfway.
I liked it.
Ontario's got more than enough corner guards there if they can get a shot at this shot rock. So these guards have to be
Kevin, keep going,
really
Kev.
precise. And if you're going to miss it, you've got to be on the left side of the line.
Line's good.
Leave the intern open, and then Glenn can't use the corners.
Whoa.
Good. Over curling? What do you mean?
And the other game on the ice as they play in the second. The first was a blank. Prince Edward Island, Tyler Smith from the Crapo Curling Club, and wildcard number 2, Matt Dunstone out of the Highland in Regina. And Dunstone does have the last rock there.
Whoa, Dave, whoa. Yep, whoa, it's close.
There we go.
Close?
Nice shot,
No,
Scott.
better than
Attaboy.
close. Got it all.
Very nice. Left a rock close to the center line, but you don't have a choice to run it back that far. Very nice. And now Flasch has to go around. He has to be light. Anything deep, it sets up a 2 for Ontario.
14-4 is the button practice.
And the other thing, too, is that those stones, those guards are Ontario colors, so they're able to be run back, too.
How true.
Yeah, I'd like
You
to
go
go.
So Catlin
over
Schneider
here.
in a third Brier appearance.
Line's good.
He was with Matt Dunstone when he
room.
won his first bronze. That was in
Look at
20.
the room. Kevin.
And then the shake-up in Saskatchewan
Line's close.
curling,
Kevin.
and he was dropped
Kevin, if you Kevin, if
and
you
found
can.
now a home with
Hard,
Colton
Kev.
Flasch.
Hard.
Who was dropped by Cooey.
Right.
And the Twins were dropped when I shouldn't say dropped, when
That rock is straight. Has to-
Myers
Myers
left
moved
to go to Dunstone.
The team just disbanded.
Right.
So kudos to them, Vic. Eh? Like they put it all together. They've worked hard at it this year.
Maybe that.
Yeah, last year was a bit of a write-off for so many team with curling all but shut down. But then this year, yes, did work very hard. And they beat Dunstone in the Saskatchewan final.
Wait's good.
Right.
Hard, Tim. Harder, Tim. Hard, Tim. Harder.
Scott Howard.
Hard, Tim.
Gotta get a sneak it.
Straight,
They did.
straight. Go.
Now can you get a little roll too?
Nice
Sure
shot,
does.
Scott.
And
Attaboy.
enough to push it back. And
Great
through. And yes, perfect weight. Perfect weight, Scott Howard.
Scotty turned that entire end around. That was the key. If he played like he did in the provincials, he just did it there. If he doesn't make the run back, it's a force. Now they've got a good shot at 2. Perfect speed, and just let the guys carve it at the end.
Popped it a hair, but it ran dead straight. So I don't know what rock. We got to take.
Right beside it?
Yeah. Right beside it, which is top 4, eh?
Yeah, we can be like an inch on it or something.
Yeah, whatever.
If
Did you
if
get?
we're not shot, it's not that bad.
Did you get Catlin's?
I got 14.6 on Catlins.
Yeah, we were thinking 14.4, 14.5. So
Okay. Yeah, and if we come right around, it's fine too.
that's fine too. Okay. Go, bud.
The native of a bigger Saskatchewan. The home of Sanders Schmerling.
Okay,
of
bit of room.
course.
Where are we?
Wait a little bit.
Colton
Clean.
Flasch.
Yep.
Okay, we can go.
Line's
Top
good. Go ahead. Line's good.
Top 4.
Virtually
Line's really
impossible
good.
to be on the
Line's really
corner of
good.
this rock and be shot rock.
Gonna be tight.
Okay, we can go.
Go ahead.
Right beside
Hard.
Keep going.
Hard line.
Keep going.
You gotta go.
Go distance.
Hard. Go. Hard. Come on. Okay, good.
That's as good as you could do.
Good throw. Yeah, nice weight.
I don't see anything else. So unless you go there. Leave on this. Go here.
Think so. Make her good.
So he's there.
As long as we're by the red.
Oh, goodness.
You have your undercurls and you're here, right?
Why, we could just play that.
I know.
Let's take lots.
I think he's going to make the freeze, so
Okay.
I kind of like there too. That's not a ton of ice.
They're there.
I think you need. Yeah.
Yeah, where are we going? We're going to go open?
I think that's the shot.
Do you want to go open?
What's that?
Open.
I'm just thinking, you go here. He just threw it.
I think we just make it good.
Dropping in on PEI and Dunstone, Kathy.
Well, things really turned around. Matt hit to lie 2 and 3 on his first shot, and in trying to make the double, Tyler Smith got only 1, but he actually ticked his own back far enough that Matt no longer has to hit at it. He is already lying 1, a draw for 2.
Tyler Smith there on the left, the 23-year-old skip in his second Brier, 6-time PEI junior champion. And now Dunstone
There.
from the Highland Curling Club in Regina.
Top button.
Top of the table
Line's good.
in Pool A, 5 straight wins.
I might have to go deep on this. Line's good.
14-3. Tickle it in. Nice throw, Matty.
Watch it.
Nice end, boys. Good job.
Take it right
Hello,
back.
Sherry.
No, just stay second shot.
You can't let him. You can't let him
It's fine,
freeze it.
So a couple in the second.
Second? Yep. Yeah. Good shot. That slide good? Did.
Okay, you're going to have to help me out because initially the front end was saying, why don't we just go around and try to get to the top 4 or 4 T line. They've elected to go deep. Why?
Well, it's a chance for 3 to start with. They're sitting 2 already. So Glenn, the concern with Glenn was if he puts it here, Colton goes there, then it's tough score. And most you're ever going to get is 1. So Glenn was thinking just keep it wide open. And then the front end said, no, let's bury it. So it went a little deeper than they wanted, but they are sitting 2, and they're sitting 2 buried. And there's been worse situations. This has to be made, or there's a potential 3.
Line's good. Where are we?
Hey, T-line.
Whoa, let it
Colton
work
Flasch.
a bit if you can.
Might be a little quicker here than where Colton threw his first one.
Clean.
Close.
Whoa,
Nothing yet
whoa,
from the Marsh brothers, Kevin or Daniel.
Whoa, guys. It's going to curl.
Good. Really close here.
Kevin's rock.
He's good.
Back four. Right
Kevin
here,
on the
Kev.
right will try to
Ahead,
help
gotta
it
go
over
for-
like
All
that
go
right
Kev, the
now.
whole way. Just one of you. Just one. Go, 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 go,
Yeah,
go, go,
take
go.
it down.
Great shot.
There you go. Very nice.
That's the difference this year with Colton Flasch, and I'm going to pick on him. When he played with the great Kevin Cooey team, he just seemed to, he'd go back 8 around a corner guard, or he'd play a freeze and be a foot heavy. He's making all these this year. That turns a 3 into a 1.
You do your weight. 3 feet less.
Piece of the button. Definitely lighter.
Needs the button. So from
Room,
going
room.
and sitting 2, he needs the button with his last, does Glenn Howard, and they're saying heavy. As Mathers picks him up now, tries to help this over too. Big lean here. Big lean, and won't lean enough as it is heavy. And it turns out to be a steal of 1 for Saskatchewan. 2-0 after 2.
Have to go a bit. Wait, maybe.
2-0. Saskatchewan leads Ontario. It's our featured game on this Tuesday afternoon. Tim Hortons Brier from Lethbridge. And so once again, it'll be Ontario that does have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones here in 3. And it was an obviously frustrated Glenn Howard who made his way down to the away end after missing that draw.
Would like to go a little for weight. A little bit of room.
Yeah, exactly, Vic. I don't think I've ever seen him that puzzled. And if you remember, when he let that go, he said definitely lighter.
Easy, Scott.
And he ended up heavy, way heavy. And it's one of a couple of things. I personally think he went wider than Colton, got into a better path. He got into the draw to the button path, and that's always quicker. But it's tough as an athlete when you think you're light, if anything, and if you miss it light, at least you know you're close. To guess that far off, it's puzzling for him, and the boys have to regroup here a little bit. Could be the stone. Should have picked that up at practice. Interesting to see, because it gets in your head.
Back line.
No.
Back line. Not heavy. Weight's good.
Whoa.
Yeah. And the frustration also comes, I think, Kathy, from knowing your record.
Yes.
You know, he's at 3 losses, and every shot missed is exaggerated because it could lead to a 4th loss, and then you're done.
And you know what? I think it's different if you go out and you play really poorly and you lose poorly. You just park those games so easily. But in each of those losses, there has been a shot here and there. Glenn ticked on a guard, maybe was a little bit so light. It's those little things. The game was ours except for. And so those aggravations start to build. And then when you miss something that you thought should have been a gimme, it makes it worse.
Yeah, well said.
Hey.
Well, I didn't say good point, Vic.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Case, heavy.
And we're saying it on International Women's Day. I mean, how bad are we?
Exactly. But you should ask yourself, young man.
Good point, Kathy.
Big roll.
Thank you.
Big roll. I don't know. It's going to be right in the wheelhouse.
Suck up.
Well, it might be okay.
3/4. You can't roll over top.
Throw hard, Kev.
Hey, Kev.
Can't roll over top, so throw hard.
Let's go,
I don't love that comment either, because it's like
You're
swinging too hard with your driver.
Yeah, you're telling me exactly what I'm going to do.
Yep.
The Marsh twins played in the 19 Brier with Kirk Myers, who now, of course, is playing a couple of sheets over on sheet D with Matt Dunstone.
Shot, Kev. Great shot.
What a great shot.
Is that out? Yep. Okay.
Made the double. That was the first objective, but it's perfectly buried.
Good spot, too, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Top 4.
I don't know which one of those guys threw it, Vic, but it was a good one.
No, and that's the thing. It makes it easier for us. We just say Marsh. And we've got it right.
On International Women's Day.
Oh, dear. Kathy, I'm sorry. I apologize.
I accept that.
Okay.
Hey, less than Tim. No, it's okay. Line's a hair tight. Top 12. Okay. Line's good. Gotta go weight.
Line's really good, boys. Line's really
Weight's
good.
Line's good. Yep.
It's always
We're there.
Tim.
We're there.
Okay,
We're there.
hold it. Weight's perfect. Line's really
Like
good.
to go here.
Weight looks really good
Line is
here.
perfect. Yeah, Tim. Go. You gotta go. Go.
Never letting up is Tim Marsh.
Beauty.
Nice shot.
And very, very nice. Wonderful stone by David Mathers.
Shot, Dave.
Oh, that's so good. Nobody would have played there in practice either.
Yeah, I like that.
Very educated guess.
Done. That? Yeah.
These top teams are getting so good at judgment.
Sweep it, Tim.
No choice here. I think you have to play the run back.
Hair low.
Very low, yeah.
You wouldn't want to hit the yellow that's out of play on the inside edge. It might kick this raised yellow of Ontario's into the rings.
Whoa. No.
Roll
Hard
it
now,
out.
hard now.
No. We're
Hard.
making contact. So. Okay.
Okay.
That's better. It opens it up, gets a free run at it next time.
He's really in a good spot. It's really hard.
Yeah, so where do you go? Do you go behind or do you just play it wide and split the rings?
You know, two down, you might go around and try to generate more than two, but this could set up a double for a team that can throw it so hard. It'd be tempting to just split the rings. That's what you're just never sure with curling. There's so many options. Scott puts us in a great spot. He's playing well. This is a good call.
Gotta curl a ton. Are you sure? It looks heavy. Looks okay now.
Easy.
Curl if you can.
Dave,
Line's
you
good.
can.
It'll curl. It'll come off the hill here
Line's
a bit.
good. Doesn't need to
Easy.
curl.
Good
Does
now.
not need to curl.
No, right here. Whoa. Good shot, Gomer.
Whoa.
Sit.
Oh.
Just popped out a little bit.
It's very dished, which means there's the wider you put the broom. When you're aiming at the button, for instance, like that shot, the wider you put the broom, the more it curls.
Throw one of mine.
Glenn was complaining halfway down it was never going to curl, and look where it went.
Hack. Yeah.
Interesting.
It should curl up here, right? We've seen like
Sliver more.
Colton said, Schneider, throw one of mine. So I would have to think it's a cutter. It's tricky because he's never thrown that rock.
Solid.
Solid hack.
Whoa.
Let me know.
Solid hack.
Close.
Close.
Whoa.
Solid hack. Curl.
Solid hack.
Kevin gives way to Daniel.
Get it out.
Is it enough?
I don't think so.
And no, it's not. So they've got the ring split with the help of Catlin Schneider.
Too bad.
I like that.
I don't like that. Like that.
No, I hear you.
I think same
We
turn.
throw the same shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same turn though.
Man, you can get it to the side of the 8.
I'm gonna give you 6 feet, boys.
Yep. That's 6 to 8.
So help me out again. We're always told to
Okay, weight's good. Back 4
keep
right
stones
here.
above the tee line.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, you're sitting 2, being Ontario. You have a center guard, albeit their color. You could go top 8, top edge of the 4, undercover. Now they're asking to go back 8, even back 12.
Well, the guard's long enough that if Colton ignores all these and actually draws around, Glenn can get it and sit 4. So if Scott had played that same shot, Vic, and come up maybe a little light top 12, Colton could go around everything.
Okay.
So this way they're in great shape, and this is an incredibly hard double.
3/4.
Set it back and it ran. Like he had a straight one first. I don't know. He maybe kept it. Like, he didn't throw it that bad. Maybe the big spinner. I don't know.
What do we got here? 2/3 or something?
Oh, it's 3/4 at least.
Okay.
It's one thing you've got to figure out your 8 rocks,
get it
but
out,
it
it'll
would
just
be
be barely-
beneficial to figure out your opponents. That's what Glenn's talked to Scotty about.
Rolling over there is pretty good too.
somebody's got a straight rock on the other team and you don't pick up on it, you don't know where to put the broom for your shots.
I wonder if they're still talking about Catlin Schneider's first when he crashed on the guard. Remember?
True.
Here we go. Got one coming across. Coming across all the way. Can you lay it right down in the corner?
Keep going.
Beauty shot.
And gets close.
Boy, oh boy, what a weapon.
Thanks, Glenn. Thanks for grabbing that.
What a weapon.
It wasn't there.
Yeah.
Good shot.
It's the best he could do. The only way he could do that better is so harder.
He knows this could be a triple.
Still a nice opportunity here for Team Howard.
Good. It came up good.
Just sit 3 and take your chances.
I think it's okay.
Okay.
That's really bad.
We need to roll quite a bit your way, Tim, if we can.
Yeah, where do you want me to roll this? Like
Right
just,
over. Like if I roll 2 feet, it's going to be terrible.
Okay, so you're rolling right over to Dave's wing. Yeah.
Wait, over where?
Dead on's
Cross
not
past the
great
center
because
guard,
you can make the easy double and it might carry him onto that back one for a triple.
Okay,
Just normal, hair quiet,
normal. Whoa.
Close.
Close.
Little
Close.
light. Whoa, whoa.
Don't lose it.
Yep.
Little light.
Whoa, whoa.
Glenn Howard is first.
Light's good.
Does not want to just sit right there. Wants to roll it towards the center line. Take it over as far as they can.
Nice shot,
and
Glenn. Good
They'll
spot.
get just to the edge of the line.
Shot.
Thanks.
You guys like it?
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't mind it. You know the weight. We know the weight, I think.
You get it anywhere in front, it's probably only a deuce max. If you get a hair high, you can't do anything with it. Probably have to come off that.
Yep. Yeah, it's not a bad call.
Or we make this back double.
It's not a gimme, though.
Yeah, it's either make one of the doubles.
Well, what are you thinking here? Who shot rock? It appears to be yellow.
Well, see, and I'm going to call red. They've looked. I don't think they know either, Vic. They've looked back and forth. Matt Dunstone on his final was trying to draw to the lid. It's one of the stones that's at the back of the forefoot, so didn't prevent Tyler Smith from getting in there. So this is the draw. If he touches it at all, it will be shot, but it sure looks like it's red. This might be a draw for 2.
Okay. Or a check
Line's
for
good.
1.
Always Ed, but line's good. Always Ed. Close. 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 Yep. Yep.
Tyler Smith.
Yep. Hurt.
Gotta go.
Hurt it.
Ed White. Ryan Lowry on the brush.
Ah, well. Yep. Well, it's definitely going to be us now.
Yeah, definitely. Now we know. So a good one for PEI.
Huge shot here for Colton Flasch. He doesn't get this in the right spot. He's 2 down.
Get in there, boys.
This should curl like crazy if it's not heavy.
No. Stay close, Kev.
No, never.
We're going to have to go
Marsh.
behind this one. So stay close, Daniel.
Brothers
Daniel!
have backed off. And heavy. And rolls. And goodness.
Wow.
There's nothing you could do. He's just too heavy.
Even top 8, it's hard to get it out. That's the only way he couldn't miss that.
Okay.
Right there.
Max, if anything.
Think so?
Yep. You're not hitting the yellow with that ice.
Okay, ready to dig, mon ami. Yeah.
He thinks that's max.
For what weight?
I'm thinking the other way, hack.
I think it's close. Yeah,
For
I think
just
that's
hack,
safe. I think that's safe with hack.
So can I get away with just hack?
Hack,
I think
Timmy.
so, eh?
Yeah, I'll be able to hold anything for you here. Yeah,
What do you say? Okay.
Looks close. Yeah.
There's a ton of curl here, but I think Glenn's inside the dish a little bit, so I think it's going to curl a little less than if you had the broom wider.
And did you hear Tim March say to David Mathers, get ready to
Just
dig,
hack.
mon ami.
Weight's good.
My
Half.
friend, we're going to have to work at this. And here they go. March first, and he's on it. Right out of his hand, he's on it. Got to stay with it. They didn't think they'd come up on that yellow stone now. They're going to come up on their own. Holding it, trying to get it by, trying to hold it. Oh, they did not. Oh, and look at this. From a potential 4 to possibly a steal.
Glenn was right. Scott said it's not going to go there, and Glenn threw definitely hack.
And you see there the wow
It's not enough
from
ice.
Colton Flasch.
Oh, I did, Scott.
Screamed hard the whole way.
Because they said it was late.
It was late.
But it was hack. I said
weight was good,
if I throw just hack, it should be fine.
Yeah. Good throw.
Yeah. Is this for one?
Exactly.
You're kidding me.
Because it's just quick out there.
Oh.
Yeah. Good throw though.
As I said, the ice is a little bit dish fixed, so you have to decide if it's going to come off the hill or not. Glenn felt it would. Reading off of Scott, don't forget Scott's come around bent 6 feet. Scott thought it'd be a little bit straighter, and they got caught in between. What a bad break that is.
Yep. Almost to the 4.
Wow. Yeah.
So my second rob is like a half.
How does that happen? You're looking at a 4. You give up a steal of 1.
Well, today is International Women's Day, and that is a day to recognize social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women, and to all of those wonderful women who have gone before and been strong role models. We thank you, and I wanted to shout out today, we want to shout out today to the hardworking women of our TSN crew, starting behind the scenes with Christy Jordan and Judy Card. These are the people that, especially in a year of COVID, with testings and coordination, Brier Robertson, our morning director, and obviously helps out throughout the day. That's Krista Stevenson. The before and after photos are dramatic when she does her work. Ricky Gale, one of our crew that does cable and also ensures that the camera equipment for the operators is in top 1 condition so that you can see what we can see. And then all the graphics that you see when numbers come up on the screen and words, that's Pamela Fabro, who's doing all that hard work. And then Jennifer Cook came in before we started to make sure the trussing was in place. So the cameras overhead are what you can see. And somebody who's not with us this week, but a very important part of our curling family, Cheryl Bernard, that's just part of the team that helps to put it together. And on International Women's Day, I, on behalf of TSN, say thank you to all of us.
Indeed, thank you. And thank you to Krista for all her hard work.
You just had to. She started with a latex brush, and it's now paint.
That's a trowel.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go,
Oh,
go,
dear.
go, go, go.
And of course, working the event and on the ice and the officials too, Kathy.
Well, it's really keen this year. There's Brenda Rogers. She's the deputy umpire-in-chief. The chief umpire is Diane Barker. And these women are not chosen just because they're women. They're chosen because they are the best in their field, and they're here to provide rulings and whatever is necessary at this Brier.
Yeah, and often you'll see them at the world events too, as the Canadians are well respected in the officiating world.
What a thankless job too. You know, there's a curler that likes an official at the end. If you curl long enough, you always have a beef, or you're worried about this or that, and the patience and the time that's put in is much appreciated.
Hard.
So now you've got to just let that go.
Yeah. Hit it.
Let it go. But there's been these little mistakes from the Ontario team, and
That works. Nice shot.
started in the second. And then that is a huge mistake. And you have an opportunity to quiet tap for 4, and you end up giving a steal of 1. So 3-0 Saskatchewan. We go to the 4th, and once again it is Ontario with Last Rock playing the Yellowstone.
Yeah, that's about as bad break or mistake, whichever way you want to call it. Glenn could have drawn the Ocean to tie the game at 2-2, and on off, away it went. Ticked his own out of the shot position. That's a 5-point swing in that one.
Russ, do you think that some of the maybe the lack of confidence that your brother's showing when it comes to ice reading comes from not having played in the provincials?
Yeah, no question. Glenn hasn't played in a game since October. And as great an ice reader as he is, and you're never going to beat him strategically, that's well said. I think you're dead on there. It's not to make an excuse, but it's you just don't play in these surfaces. So, he missed everything narrow in the game 1, and I blamed it on his knee. But it's the same thing there. They just need to take another inch of ice, and I think they'd make more shots.
And he blames himself because for his knee problems, they just went really hard
Hard.
before the
Hard.
pre-trials. They went 46 and 20 overall. They won an event in Oakville, and they made 3 other finals, but they were one of the busiest teams on the circuit, and he just literally wore out his knee.
Yeah, he went away at Christmas for a while, came back, and then really started training hard. I think he just overdid it, threw a few too many. I think the cartilage only has so many throws in curling.
Are we 1, 2, 3?
59 years old.
No, he said that
we have to hit it.
between physio and chiro and doctors and trainers, he's said he was good enough to play. Didn't you say that he wouldn't play, Kathy? Or didn't Scott wouldn't take over?
Right. Scott said that this is the team. We have no questions about that. It's how it started. It's how the year's going to end.
You what?
I like either guard or hit.
Okay. I like the guard then.
Okay, guard, right there. Doesn't have to be too deep.
I think he's happy if we hit
2/3.
I agree. So we got to cross center now, right? Kevin, where's the guard ice?
Hey, I'm throwing 2.
Okay, is that
Should
your straighter one?
Should be okay. Yeah.
He gave me one.
Still good, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, just.
Well, we had 3 straight blanks, and finally here in the 4th, Alberta has something going.
Well, they do. James Grattan hit and rolled on his final stone. That is the stone that is 3/4 buried. It didn't quite get underneath. And with that guard being relatively long, it is accessible to Kevin Cooey, a tap back for 2.
Team Grattan, Kath, at 95%.
Lots of shots being made. James Grattan made a wonderful double on his first stone last end to take away any chance for 2 for Kevin Cooey, but he definitely has a chance now.
Off then.
BJ, you have to go early. BJ, you have to go.
Ooh, this is way out there.
We were on this sheet this morning, and it ran straight until it catches the swoop.
Keep going.
BJ Neufeld staying with it, trying to help it over. And the question is whether he'll be able to hold that shooter. And will not. And so it'll be Cooey settling for a single.
Really got to go hard. Keep going. Little feather. Oh, right.
They
Just
can't
heavy, eh?
buy one. If that ticks, it's perfect. It curls a little more, it's perfect, and they got it right in between.
Top button.
Same ice-ish.
Problem for Team
I'm
Howard
looking
here
right here.
Boys, that's quick.
is how do you get in on the in turn, and it's not simple to get in on the out turn.
You know, just for weight-wise.
You might have to blow things up here to give Glenn a chance. You don't want to go down 4-0.
I only need to give you like 5 feet. Eh?
Agreed.
Okay,
we can too much.
Easy early.
Top 8.
Whoa, guys.
We can wait early, but we're
Whoa,
okay. You gotta
Kevin,
wait.
off.
Kaplan
You really
Schneider.
gotta wait.
Top 8, top 4.
Really
Top
gotta
4.
wait.
Top 4.
It's all over the guard at this point.
Go ahead, Dan, if you can.
Dan, go.
Dan.
Go, Dan.
Go. Hard,
Daniel
Dan.
Mark.
Dan.
Hard.
Hard.
Gonna get it by. He does
Hard.
now.
Keep going,
Can
keep
he
going,
help
keep
this
going.
over?
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
And they'll draw it in there to sit 2 again without last rock.
No, I don't think so.
What a
14-4.
well-managed stone, Vic.
So let's go over to Prince Edward Island and wild card number 2, Dunstone, and Dunstone is sitting the 1.
He is, and that red stone just thrown by Tyler Smith facing 2 on his final, elected to play the hit. Don't know if he was trying to play the hit and roll, but he would have to roll a long way. I'm not sure about trying to get shot, but he elected to play the hit. He stuck out there, and so a chance for 2 for Matt.
Hang on.
Yeah, it's all late, though. Okay, Scotty, make this good, buddy.
Back 8, back 12. How's that? Just, yeah, back 4. Same weight.
Dunstone last on the way.
Get out there, guys.
Leading 2-1,
Yeah,
trying to win a 6th straight.
T-line. Hasn't curled at all yet. More.
No. Back 12. Yep.
14-2. Should
Hair
be
more.
just okay.
No, it's not more.
Should be all right.
Hard.
Don't touch it though.
Hair less. Hard. Back 12.
Job, bite.
Back 8.
14-3, 14-2 on that.
14-3, 14-2. That's a little bit heavier than we've been hearing so far this week.
Get shot.
Dunstone with the couple there, you know, looking ahead. if it continues to go this way, Bocher undefeated so far, Dunstone undefeated. They are set to meet tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Tomorrow morning, Bocher, Dunstone.
Again, this is going nowhere.
And that one's going to be shot.
That's a big one.
What am I guarding though?
With Dunstone already a victory over Cooey. If he beats Bocher, he's just about sewn up first place.
Then he's going to have the in off for two.
Great shot there by Scott Howard. Out, not quite shot rock, but I'm not sure that was physically possible.
I mean, he could set this up where he taps this here, spins it open, but then you're just guarding again. So,
what am I guarding though right now? Just the tap, or am I guarding this?
Well, the tap. This is. I don't even know that's makeable with the right weight with that guard, right?
Okay, so I'm guarding the hole.
That, or I don't mind your other call too. Right?
Yeah, because we guard and he makes this.
And if he ever plays this in chaps, he's dead. So I kind of like that. If you,
you guys like this?
Yeah, because that's his.
He's got a tap to only lie one.
Yeah.
If I hit it a hair thin, I probably
He
come
has
off
this.
this.
He has that to lay two or not?
Well, yeah, I think so.
He could hit it onto here and spin up a bit.
Okay, yeah, if that's like our trouble rock.
But he could make it this way too.
Yeah,
thin,
if
right?
he can
So
get
I think we got to
multiples
play
off
that.
This one, let's hit this one. Do we need to roll or just peel it out?
No, roll.
We might as well make it to the pin if we can.
Okay.
I think it looks like firm control to the normal.
I love normal.
At least normal, I think.
Normal's good.
If Glenn was throwing next, he'd tap that back and guarantee shot rock. He has to score here. But the way these rocks are so quick, so lively, this type of shot's not as hard as it used to be. And if he could somehow get in there like that, Glenn would have a very tough shot because Glenn can't throw any weight at that one that Scott just threw because it's buried. So 2 reasons they're hitting this one. There's a good angle. If they don't hit this one, Vic, Glenn's going to. And maybe jump across and sit 2, buried.
Clean?
Yep.
Yep.
So with a 3-point lead, it takes away Glenn's best chance.
Really hard.
Colton Flasch in his first. Daniel Marsh has got him.
Right to it.
Coming across, backing it up and in, and there they go. They are sitting 2 definitely. Back edge of the button without last rock here in 4.
Beautiful. I thought he caught a bit of the hill there and got a little more curl, and they just brushed it so hard. Spun up nicely.
No, I got a little tight, I thought.
I don't know. I like the throw. Your rocks on hits have just seemed been curling.
Yeah.
Everything's coming in there really nice. So.
Remember, he thinks he has 2 cutters because he lent one to Schneider last time.
Same, nothing's changed. No. Yeah, you know that intern spot that slid really well on you? Yeah, it's going to be the same as that.
Okay.
So it is pretty good speed here.
Main thing here for Ontario's get shot rock is if they don't, Glenn's next one's going to be a lot tougher than this one.
Straight draw, is he trying to tap?
I think tapping that top 4-foot one.
Back button.
Okay.
Weight's good. Weight's good. Back 4.
David Mathers
Weight's good.
on the left as we look. Now March has got him. Tim. Now March again.
Dave.
Well, you got to get it by your own guard, though. Here, got to get by this guard top. Got to get by that one first. Oh, did. Tap it back.
Nice shot,
Very
Glenn.
nice.
Did
That's it, shot rock.
Perfect.
Back in the game. Great shot. Right there. That's fast. I delivered it.
Yes, got one finally.
Out here.
You know,
the
to
only
your
other
point
shot is like this thin.
earlier when you're saying
No,
that
only for 2.
Scott has to help the old man.
Yeah.
I think he hasn't. It's been really Russ's misses, hasn't it? I mean, when you think, Glenn's.
Yeah, exactly.
Glenn, pardon me, Russ.
I haven't missed a shot, Vic.
No, you've been perfect.
No, you're right. You're right, and you know, it's like any other team. It's part of. It's all about support and figuring it out, and yeah.
Keep it out there.
Too much.
Don't want to go if we don't have to.
Where are we? How heavy?
3. Top 8.
Top 8.
Top 8.
Yeah.
Top 8.
Yeah, hard. Kev.
Top
Kev.
8.
Off this one. Hard.
Well,
Top
we
eight.
Hard.
Yukon Whitehorse and Thomas Scoffin picked up 2 in the third to get within 1. Now final stone, the defending champions, Brendan Bocher on the way.
He's got a tricky little spot to get through to tap a stone back. Thomas Scoffin just made a runner and ticked out the shot stone and left his shot. Needs to get through and tap ever so slightly.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Very nice. Goodness, what a shot. Great line call by Pat Jansen, who has taken over that third spot, of course, with the change and Darren Moulding leaving the team.
Well, that's perfect weight, an inch more, and he's on the guard.
Good, guys. Okay.
Not too much?
You need quite a bit more weight. Yeah.
I got to hit high side. Yeah. I'm going to give you back range. It's just a line shot.
Yep. Yeah, whatever you're saying.
Okay. So I'm going to give you about 5-6 feet more.
Okay. Okay.
Lots of backing in the world if you get the line right. You heard Glenn say it's a line shot, so you can be a little heavy, little light. You just got to get that angle.
Scott, hair more.
To tap for 2.
Scott Howard checking over his right shoulder.
Okay, hair solid.
No.
Hair solid.
Whoa.
So just a little bit
up.
Whoa.
Mathers on the brush at the moment.
Yes.
Right now
Yes.
they're sitting
Yes.
to 1.
Weight's good.
Red onto yellow. Onto yellow for a possible 2. Mathers trying to hold this up now. Hold it up, tap it back, run it back, tap it, and it's, I don't know. Don't know.
Let's take one out here.
1 for sure. It looks like just from the black line that it is only 1.
Well, you couldn't.
And it is just a single.
1 red. Or 1 yellow, sorry. I got this. It's warm.
Well, Ontario's on the board. They got a single in that fourth. And so here it will be for the second time after Flasch. Saskatchewan started with Flasch. They have the hammer now again. Here in 5, playing the Red Stones as we welcome you back to Lethbridge on this Tuesday afternoon in a must-win for this Ontario side, who come in with 3 losses. Saskatchewan at 2-2.
Yep. Same weight's good.
So there again, there's your there's Ontario with the 2 center guards, and right around they go.
Hey,
I'll try to get another one here with Daniel
I
Marsh.
think we're close. Like to wait a bit.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's a little early to get aggressive, but it's early in the end, so you can always try to get out of it with a couple of doubles, because that single changes things. You know, you have to out-curl Saskatchewan by 3 points here now. So a force here, and that's what they're trying to do. Go really hard with 2 center guards, get a force, maybe a steal, get their 2 in 6, and they're back in the game. But it takes, now there's risk.
Back 4, Davey.
Unforced error there, though, by Marsh. A little deep.
Top 4.
Anything you want that top 12. Even if you don't bury it, you can run it in later. You can't run it in when it's back 12 foot.
Play the freeze.
Whoa, what's some curling to do? Gotta go for the freeze.
Scott.
Curl.
Okay. Okay, Tim.
Little curl here.
Tim.
Wait there.
No, you gotta go home, Tim. Tim.
Wait's perfect.
Tim.
Whoa,
Whoa.
Keep tapping it.
Yeah. That's fine. Good.
Very nice. So there's your chance to force.
There. Put the same spot.
Yeah.
You sweep it.
Yeah.
Forces Saskatchewan to clean up a lot of granite.
Yeah, now they get a little defensive and
Yep.
takes them out of their game. So if you want to know the difference,
No.
when they go to brush and he'll peel it off and run it by, you'll see that Kevin Marsh will only wear 1 glove. There's the difference, and then you'll see the 2 gloves on Daniel. Now he'll put 1 glove on when he's brushing.
Yeah.
While his brother will wear 2.
You want the same
Same
height?
weight, Davey. Yeah. Yeah, same shot.
That's how I know. Because otherwise they're they're identical.
Are they ever?
Yeah.
That's how you tell Russ and I apart as well.
Yeah, it's the gloves for sure.
Yeah. You have a wallet.
Really hard.
Yes, I
You
do.
gotta go really hard. You gotta go hard to get it by. Gotta go hard to get it by. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I don't think you guys realized how hard I stepped that first one.
It's a lot lighter, eh?
Weight's pretty damn close.
Yeah.
Hi.
I don't know. I just.
You know, when you do sports,
Just touch this one first.
when you
Looking for a quarter.
do commentary on sports that
This one first.
don't
Quarter rock.
have numbers like a hockey game or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to do Formula One racing,
Yeah.
and anybody who follows Formula One knows it's all about advertising on Formula One cars.
Yeah.
And teams, the cars are identical.
Whoa.
And the only way you could tell the difference between the cars is that they would have little cameras on top of the air intake. And those cameras would be painted. One would be one color, and the other one would be another. So you knew that this person was driving the one with the yellow camera, and the only other one was driving with the red camera. Yeah. It was the only way you could tell.
A little missed opportunity there. That double, hit a little thinner, you would squirt that red right to the button.
That's not great.
Move things around. Now it's really a guard helping Ontario.
I know, I thought of that too. I love that. It's not bad.
Dave, what's your thought?
You can freeze low. I don't know if you can though. I
can't hear you.
Low?
Can
Can you freeze low? Probably.
My gut says
Try it.
we got lots of rocks left. Maybe one more guard.
Oh, I don't like the guard.
Okay. Make this good, Scotty. Nose are low. Yeah.
One more guard was sort of shaken off. Why?
Yeah, you'll cross that.
I'm not sure. I kind of like it because the idea was to you threw two to begin with because you were trying to force. By coming into the rings like this, now Scotty's trying to freeze it dead on. That's a tough shot. If he gets it there, he's right. But there could be a blank if this isn't made properly.
Okay. Yeah, keep going, Dave. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. I want to line this up.
Wow.
Okay,
Did that ever go?
Let it curl.
Okay. Remember your dad's in the first
Yeah, I had no handle either.
Last that? Those two?
The yellow's never going though.
And I in the break, Vic, I ran into Adam Spencer.
Slam it hard or
And they
Straight
said,
pick it.
looks like Glenn just needs a hair more ice. He says,
Just
yeah,
get rid of the
right.
yellow,
He
you
said,
like straight peel?
Glenn
Yeah.
throws it pure.
Ideally, just if
Everybody
it
else
just touches
pops
this,
it.
it brings it back.
And
it's not
he's
terrible.
not
We could
putting the broom in the
throw,
right
like,
spot.
Normal and just try to tick it in.
Yeah, whatever. Just you gotta try to hit a corner.
He agreed with
Okay.
our assessment
If we
earlier
get,
in the
we send
game.
it back, is that bad?
I don't think so. I think it's fine.
Because it's, pretty thin.
Out turn. Quarter rock with
Oh,
firm.
there is, but we're definitely going to aim to hit it thicker than nothing. Quarter?
Yeah, quarter rock.
Red, yellow onto yellow. I don't think they can get the Ontario rock in the rings out of the rings.
Yep.
And here we go.
Whoa.
One glove.
Hard. Yep.
Kevin
Hard.
Marsh.
Oh,
Shot.
Great.
And
Great shot.
his
Nice
brother's
shot, Kat.
wearing the two gloves, and that's Daniel. So now you know the difference.
That's
Really good.
pretty
Short hair
deep
this
reporting
side.
back
Shot,
then.
bud.
Isn't great. Like, that's not really a good result.
I gotta get rid of the top one though, so hair low.
Maybe he just lost a glove.
Could be.
Yeah.
Or doing a Michael Jackson impression.
right.
Just a hair
Why
on the
would-
side.
He always just wore one glove, Michael.
Try and
Why
stay
was
straight,
that?
right? A millimeter
Understood.
low. Yeah. I gotta make sure the top one. Yeah. Throw it.
That was interesting. I thought they were going to play the double cath, open it up with hammer 2-point lead, but they actually tried to
Cross the
save this
face.
red rock. It's interesting.
It is.
Heel. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Here we go.
More than firm. Whoa.
Scott Howard
Yep. Whoa. No, no, no. Whoa, 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 whoa.
curling right back. And away it goes. And
It's not bad.
they appear to be the shot stone for the moment. Ontario.
Think what?
Hard to get inside, isn't it?
Good try.
Possible. It's like edge on edge, but I can make
You
it.
can make that with back line for
sure.
Or you just make this double. I think that's the smart call, but
Well, even if I jam and roll the yellow back, we're sitting 2. It's not terrible either.
Wow, if you're any bit high, it's just gonna dead jam.
Yeah, we gotta play this guy.
Got to play
Whatever
the
you
top
like.
one. You're 2 up.
Whatever you like. I'm good with both.
I think this is the best.
Okay.
Yep. Just a sliver high.
The other thing you could do, Vic, is hit this across the face of the yellow and make the double that way. You could even throw like a hack weight and get rid of one and roll in. The danger here is if he runs it straight back, he takes out his own and leaves a guard.
Yeah,
so
yes!
Right away.
Hard kick!
Right away, Kevin got him.
Whoa!
Whoa. And going to drive it right through the hole.
Okay.
It's a struggle to Catlin today, 67%.
Not bad.
Not bad, actually.
Yeah.
it's 2 out turns. His very first shot of the game and that one that were noticeably narrow.
Well, and really narrow, because if you consider the weight that he threw, for it to move to hit it on that side,
Yeah,
I mean, the outcome is great. The guard's gone.
Yep.
That's fine. But I think that, you know, when we're playing at this level, you're looking for really good technical, because it's only going to get more important as these games move on.
I'd be tempted to say to him, just you don't have to break it in half when you're throwing a double. You just maybe throwing it a little outside his comfort zone.
Okay, how about just board?
Yeah, looks good. Rolled a couple rocks.
Yeah.
Good chance to force here now. Hit and roll to the back red.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Hard.
Oh, he's going at the back red.
David Mathers.
Right to it.
You're perfect. Keep going.
Right to it. You gotta go hard.
All the way.
Right to it, Dave. Right to it.
And indeed, right to it. To sit 2.
Sliver high.
Warp.
Normal-ish?
I think normal. I like
Another one that
You saw this.
curled maximum amount. He almost ticked again.
I don't see it doing a lot.
Worst case, you do that. Not terrible.
Yeah.
Really
I think it will
surprised
curl a
Ontario
little
Vic
bit,
didn't
yeah.
hit the top one and roll into the shot rock. Now Flasch has got a fairly makeable shot. If he makes this, I don't see a double for Glenn.
Worm normal.
Close.
Worm.
Clean.
Yep.
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 Yes.
Hard down. Come on down. Come on.
A little bit.
Daniels got him.
Attaboy.
And he gets them both, does Flasch.
No double there.
I think Flash goes.
Yeah, I thought Glenn could have hit the top one instead of the back one.
And rolled to the back shot,
yeah. It's always 6 of one, half a dozen of another, but you're playing guys like this. They're not missing those doubles too often.
No, to your point, though, about, and you mentioned Adam Spencer. Spencer, of course, is the alternate here, and they'd play in Glenn's absence at the provincials. I'm just going to, so if he throws it pure, we know that. But then shouldn't he be accounting for, first of all, let's go over and drop in on PEI and Dunstone, Kathy.
There's a yellow stone that belongs to Dunstone underneath the third. So it is shot stone. Matt Dunstone on his final removed a corner guard that belonged to PEI so that it could not be run in for 3. This is the yellow, red, yellow.
Ooh, look out now. Where's this going? And it'll roll too far. Got it. And now once they all sit, look at this. Oh!
Look
1,
at that.
2, 3. And it looks like a 4 spot for PEI.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Matt Dunstone thought the only thing he had was the corner run, so he replaced it. I don't know if Tyler saw the quad.
Well, I just did.
Exactly.
What a shot.
Wow.
No, but just to make your point here, because it's a chance for 2 now. Doesn't Glenn have to ice himself properly for his pure throw as
100%.
compared to somebody else who pops it?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's not an excuse. It's just
Line's good.
Clean it, please.
2 different types of throws, and you can get caught, but it's game 4 here now, or what's it,
Line's
game
perfect,
5
too.
for them. They should have it
Throw
figured out
Flasch.
by now.
Give him a good one.
Nice toss.
Oh, boy.
For 2 more. Saskatchewan here in 5 as we go to the break. And yeah, PEI did pick up 4. Here in Lethbridge, day 5, Tim Hortons Brier, and we've already seen some wonderful shots.
Did you ever accidentally tick your own yellow out of there to steal a 3?
Well,
Wait's good.
It could be 4. Right?
4, maybe 4. If you can only see it, you'd have to be super unlucky.
Whoa!
Yes! Now, here's the line call. Got it. Angle it back. What do you got? Oh, goodness. Have you got this? Hello! Oh, goodness! Kevin Cooley! Here we go. First, Skip Stone. Kevin Cooley here. Back it up. Back it up now. What do you got? Gonna touch? Oh, he's gonna get everything. Oh my goodness! Did you move them all? Yes, you did.
You've got to be kidding.
Touch them all, Kevin. And you can vote for your favorite AGI Top Shot every day at Curling Canada on Instagram. Top Shots is brought to you by AGI, storage and handling equipment for agriculture. Wearing the Ryder green, Saskatchewan fans obviously here in Lethbridge, and very happy, I think, with the first 5 for Colton Flasch and the team out of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon. They were held to that single in the first, but then there were key mistakes made by the Howard team, and particularly in that third when he had a chance to hit for 4 and gave up a steal of 1. 5-1, and there's a difference at the skip level. Hello there. Hope you're enjoying it. You bet. Thumbs up to some great curling here on TSN.
The Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada, by BKT Tires and OK Tire, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by Sponge Towels, made for real-life messes.
Now we have a little tweak to the playoff structure with just down to 6 making the next round. And that puts pressure and focus, you know, to put the best record on the table that you possibly could.
There's teams that can beat you if you don't play well. And you look at this field, and I think there's 5 or 6 teams that could beat each other pretty easily on any given day. And you have to play well, you have to play consistent, you have to be ready for each and every game.
So that's our feature when we join you tonight at 8:30 Eastern Time. Mike McEwen against Brad Gouju. McEwen coming off a win earlier today over Nova Scotia, and Paul Fleming to go to 3-1, and Gouju sitting top of the table with 4 straight wins, and showing no signs of the Beijing hangover, as it were. They got home for a few days, got to recharge. He said his preparation wasn't quite the same, but they have looked fine so far. So that's our feature, 8:30 Eastern Time, when we join you again, as we welcome you back on this Tuesday afternoon. 5-1. Saskatchewan leads it. Ontario now with Last Rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Looks good. Looks real good. Looks real good. Real good. Shot, Dave. Spot, Dave. Shots.
Ontario had a good end going again last end, and run back, a nice hit and roll, a double by Flasch, and they turned it into the pretty easy 2. That's a big extra point.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Throw. Nice shot. Toss.
Same as practice, is it?
Over to sheet A. Now it's only the.
No, slower. Probably,
it's only
right?
1-0, and we've had blanks galore. Cooey, of course, remember in that fourth, couldn't hold the shooter, had to settle for a single. Has it been wide open, or is it the been rocks in play?
There absolutely have been rocks in play. James Grattan has made some really big doubles on his final stone to reduce any scoring opportunity for Cooey, and that's why it got to that point. And then for James not having an opportunity to score multiple, and in this, Kevin Cooey drew on his final stone, split the house. There is no double, and so he is being forced.
The worst curler on that sheet's at 90.
I don't have any trouble believing it. It has been some excellent curling.
And full 8 is what he needs.
Good.
And finally grinds to a halt back edge of the 4 for a single. So we're tied there at 1. And it's, you know, at 4 losses, chances, well, not very good for James Grattan and New Brunswick.
Never.
Curl.
Oh, dear.
He struggled that out turn, Vic.
So what do you do? What do you do, Kathy, in a situation like this when you have a player, you know, in golf, what was the old adage? Simplify the swing because you can fix it. If you have a simple delivery, is it easier to fix?
Well, I think that there's two things. One of them is that he's got a great bench strength. He's got Pat Simmons, who's a great technical guy. He's got his dad, who knows a lot about the game, and they also know his delivery very well. And sometimes all it takes is somebody saying what you're doing. When you're on the ice, you just know it's not working, and then you start trying too hard. So a conversation about what he's doing to just settle in, because it's that same turn, and it's just not what Catlin's been playing like.
Shot, Scotty.
Look at that roll underneath. Gets rid of 1, rolls it under cover.
Just a simple
peel the top.
Take a run at it,
peel,
right?
and
We can take a run
Kerr's
at
got
it.
something cooking here now.
Yeah, this is open though, is the thing. So if you just make this,
Yeah, I
then
don't
I
have
can
a
do
lot
that.
though. We can jam it, right?
You gotta hit less. You gotta hit less than a quarter to jam.
I like hitting that one. It's in
Well, I have less than a third.
Yeah, I was thinking like board.
I think that's the call because the other one's open.
Yeah.
Okay, we're up 4. I'm just thinking even if I rip it, worst case, Flasch makes one
We've
double,
seen
really
2 in this spot.
Rip which one?
The top one. Take a run at it if we.
If you like
roll.
this, it's fine.
I think
but
it's smarter.
Okay.
At best, you're leaving a quarter and only getting rid of 1 of them. But
Well, even if I rip it, all you make is 1 double, and worst case, it's a deuce, right?
yeah.
I just don't want to mess around, right?
I don't mind.
But if you play this and just touch the guard, I still have the same thing.
Well, not really. Then they.
Well, that you can't throw board. Yeah, throw.
Okay, if you like this, play this.
I think some of this discussion comes
you
from the
bet.
lack of confidence.
You got it.
No doubt.
All he can see is yellow going on to red.
Hair less.
Absolutely. And as the skip, I think, Russ, you have to concede a little bit, but at the same time, you're still in charge.
Yeah, that was a tough conversation because it could go right or wrong either way.
Roll it. Go, 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 go.
They're
Hard,
trying to
Flasch.
roll it over
Hard,
and
hard, hard,
away,
hard.
and they'll roll
Take
it to cover the 12.
Shot, Cat. All right.
Well, the only team not on the ice, Newfoundland and Labrador, and that's Nathan Young. There he is, just in the middle of the picture there with his mask down around his neck. Just 19 years of age, all juniors, of course. And he just won the junior championship again, and they're here and watching. And look at the gentleman on the right-hand side there, wearing the mask. That is the great Toby McDonald, of course, was your coach at the Olympics in '06. And has been with Brad Gouju a lot. And then in behind, too, was Jeff Thomas. And Thomas was also coaching Gouju in Beijing. But when he came here, the agreement there is, Jeff, they said, you know what, go work with this young team. And so Jeff has been working with him. Gouju has been acting alone. But we mentioned this story the other day, that after Newfoundland and Labrador and after Nathan Young's first game, and they came off the ice, who was there to greet them but the Gouju team?
Yeah, that's classy.
And what I love about that whole story is not only the potential of that team, but 2 years ago in the Canadian final, it was Daniel Bruce from Newfoundland and Labrador. That is showing great development of young athletes, young curlers, and you have to know that Brad Gushue is a big part of that. Want to be just like him.
All right, taking a run at this triple.
What Toby did for myself and the young guy, don't forget Brad and Mark and Mike and Jamie were 24, 25 years old when we went to the Olympics, and what he did for our team is I can't even begin to tell you. So to have him on the bench with these guys, priceless. Is there a possible triple here? I'm sure they'd be very, very happy making a double.
Colton Flasch in his first in 6.
Come on down.
1, 2, gets the double and now rolls it across. May lay this right on the corner.
Oh my goodness. How good is that?
Thanks.
You don't make a double on either one of your shots, you give up 3, and Ontario's right back in it. Now they'll be lucky to score more than 1 now.
Great shot.
Getting it over to there, it eliminates that yellow completely.
Three-quarters?
Yeah, no thinner.
Glenn's going to try to jump it across. He's going to try peel weight, hit it thick, roll over, and get the side of that red one. And kick the red one right along the tee line. That's the only way you can get the red one out, is to hit the east side of it there and kick it sideways.
Yep.
Wyatt Howard.
Whoa.
March backs off. Mathers come
Take it,
across
Scotty.
now.
Go.
West, young man. Go west.
Shot.
And he'll sit shot stone.
Great try.
You ever make this intern for 2?
Same spot, a lot harder.
Yeah.
Kind of liked it when you let it go. I did too. It's going pretty hard for me. I'm not sure.
That's fine.
I just also think this is pretty easy. Just get rid of that.
Roll this way. Yeah, I don't think I have to. I don't think you can make it.
Okay. As long as you're confident. You can
I'm pretty confident. I'm going to stick on over there anyway.
Okay, like the only way you give them 2 flashes is doing this. Only way.
Yeah, I realize that. If we stick
let's
over
just
there,
roll
great.
out.
Just going firm.
The other thing I
don't
noticed
think you can make that.
about Kathy, and Russ, you can speak to it, from watching athletics, and somebody who is questioning themselves, they end up talking more. Would you agree with me,
How thin
Kathy?
is the other one?
Yeah, I think sometimes you try to talk yourself through things, and I think that's why when we heard Catlin in the hack, I agreed with what you said, that Colton has to be the skip, but when your player clearly doesn't think he's going to make it, you have to change your mind because you want him to make it.
No, and that's when you become a little bit of a manager, no?
Yes.
They've gone to Catlin's call here. Hit half the yellow, redirect the red onto the Ontario yellow.
Shot.
Nice shot.
Boy, it's undercover too. Look at that.
Yeah,
that is absolutely sunk.
That's hard.
Good throw.
Goodness.
There.
I thought the run. No, I'm thinking pick.
How much? You got an inch? Think you have to? There.
I think that's the shot. I think so. So like.
They can't get forced to 1 with the score the way it is.
Can you make it with board? Yep. For sure. Okay. It does look dead buried.
Let me go have a look.
Yeah.
As hard as this is, it's easier than the run back, I think.
I got a piece. Yep.
There's a great angle of it. You can see like
I think we got it, don't we, boys?
I think
half
so,
an inch.
It's a smidge tight. The ice is tight.
Yeah,
It's a little tight.
We have to, if it's getting a wee bit straighter, it's been curling everywhere. The ice has been spectacular, but some of the wide shots are coming off the hill and curling more. This might run a hair straighter than it did at the start of the week.
Sitting 1 is Saskatchewan and covered.
Whoa. It's good. Yep.
Looking to make the pick here. Get the blank in 6.
Dave.
Now, Dave Dave Mathers got to help this over. Get it by the corner first. Help it right over. Get it there. And he will get it as it spins out the back. Wonderful shot.
Very nice.
By Glenn Howard to pick up the blank in 6. Take that last rock to 7.
Here's all it's you. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Looking down on the Saskatchewan front end as they brush here in the 7th. Blank on the board in 6. Means Ontario has last rock. As we welcome you back Tuesday afternoon. And Tim Hortons Brier from Lethbridge in the NMAX Center. Saskatchewan up by 4. That was a key blank for Ontario to hold that hammer here to 7. And the Ontario lead is Tim March.
Hey, we're all there.
Liked it.
Just line, halfway tight.
The line's pretty good. Line's a little tight.
Don't want to sweep it for weight.
Line's real good.
Might have to curl a bit.
Pretty tight. Scott, stay
tight.
close.
Lozzie, bury it.
Scott.
Scott. You gotta
Scott, go hard.
Keep going.
Hard. Come on, Scotty. Go.
That's a good shot.
Attaboy, Tim. Really good shot, Tim.
Interesting start.
Looking for right here.
Saskatchewan goes in the rings, which is normal. Team Howard through the corner. Flasch asks for the tick and tick it into the rings, even though it's an enemy rock, knowing that they can hit it later. And then Glenn's guarded it, so he can't hit it.
No, it's heavy.
It's pretty close.
Top 8.
Top 8.
Close, Dad, close.
Line's good.
Yep.
Fight the 8.
Okay, wait.
Well, just
Wait's good.
top 12's fine.
Yeah, we're there. Top
Okay,
8.
Well then.
We're top 8 at least.
Whoa, let it curl, Dan. Whoa, Dan, never. No, not
Still
Dan.
there,
No.
though, for weight.
Right to my broom. Yep. Whoa.
Great shot. Beauty.
Oh, nice.
So all these games today from Pool A. And remembering there are 9 teams, so it's an 8-game round robin. And from what we've seen at the Scotties, 3 losses is likely your limit. So if you are at PEI, Ontario, Yukon, you're in some danger. Saskatchewan desperately trying to avoid a 3rd, and there at the top are the 3 teams you would expect. In Dunstone, the 2 straight bronze medals, Team Canada, of course, and Alberta. And so let's go over and check in on Alberta and Kevin Cooey facing a couple.
And it is a force situation. James Grattan drew on his final stone, was hoping to put a lot more pressure against Kevin Cooey and going around the guard, but he's back 12. But it still is 2 that he faces.
Boy, look at the scrub
This
here.
is close to the guard.
Goodness gracious.
Your bite.
Neufeld and
Just was really tight. He was edgy.
I saw it.
Had to.
Well, there you go. That's to your point as he'll draw the lid for the single. That's to your point as the wider you go, the more it's going to swoop on you.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's so true. You got to pick up on that. That almost cost Cooey. That's a steal of 2 if that doesn't get by.
Clean.
Go, Kev.
Once you know it, you can say to yourself, well, I can be wide. I can get it out there.
I know. Feel like it's coming right back. Okay. What if I try and split this yellow or something? I don't know. What about this? I got a granola bar in my backpack in the change room. Do you mind grabbing it for me? Then you're here. And he doesn't have it.
They just got to run that, Scott. You can get them all.
You can stuff it though.
True.
This is automatic though.
I feel like it is. It's definitely coming into this pile.
100% it is. That's what I was thinking. Just tap this right in the nose.
What about this? What about tapping it this way?
I don't know.
Same thing, eh?
It just seems like it's going that way. You don't like
Do I just go around the yellow then? Same thing. He's got that.
He still plays this.
You want to try that?
I think so.
Okay.
It just makes the angles a little bit better.
Yep. Yeah, it takes that shot away.
Yeah. Tap her in the nose. Okay. What kind of weight? Back 12. Same weight. Height,
It's a little bit like shooting fish in a barrel here now, Vic, because there's no guards. You got a team that can throw it really hard against you. There's really nowhere to hide, so you have to manufacture some angles, some pockets, some rocks behind the tee line that can be your friends.
Hey, you're back 12.
Weight's good. Back 8.
So I think they're tapping it straight back.
Well,
I think that's what they are talking about.
Hard.
But it's up to Scott Howard now to try and hold this line.
God, they missed this out turn 100 times narrow.
Great weight.
Sorry, Dave.
Hit that middle one.
Could have taken even more ice.
Yeah. And like I said, Vic, I think it's one of those, the more you take, the more it curls.
That was good.
They're just getting caught by an inch or two.
They can just control.
Yeah, nose is okay. Like.
Yeah, it is.
Would you ever then consider playing the other turn at it to avoid the curl?
No, for sure. Yeah, no question. That case, there was a red one kind of in the way, but no question.
Whoa. Control.
Whoa. Whoa.
Curl. Whoa. Yeah, that's fine. It's not great. Good shot. Good job, buddy.
That lets them off the hook. Now there's a simple double, maybe even a triple to sit 3.
I was thinking the other way.
Is this any good?
I was thinking that, but then it's on top, and then you just, how we get it out?
Yeah, good point.
I'm thinking if you make.
What about just make this?
What do you just make this? It's real skinny though, isn't it? But I
What's
don't
wrong,
think.
what's wrong with this?
And he just hits. Yeah, it's not bad.
There's a good chance this is here. This is going nowhere.
Then he just hits that. He can take a run at that.
That's fine. That's going
I
nowhere.
should miss this.
Should.
Yeah.
I hope.
Good. Board?
Yeah. Half a rock?
Yep.
So there's the point with no guards to hide behind. They're going to save a
Half
couple
rock
enemy
and
rocks in there to maybe help them later. Try to get a jam of some kind or an angle freeze. So I think they're just going to remove one rock here, roll to Glenn's broom.
Weight's good.
Weight's good. Yep. Hard, Tim.
Can't get to that line.
Scott Howard.
Yep. Whoa.
March gives way to Mathers.
Clean.
Shot,
Okay.
Scott.
Pretty
Beauty.
good.
Oh, it had to curl. So close.
There's the point.
That's
So that,
two-thirds.
if I'm right,
Okay.
Vic, that was much inside the hill.
Like
It wasn't
the
out very wide where Glenn hit the broom.
Like the
They
8K?
screamed early and it
Too
actually
much here.
undercurled.
Let's go over top.
Okay. Yep, you bet.
Tough double here. They need to make it too, or they could give up a crooked number.
Yep.
Hard, Dan.
Dan Marsh got one.
Roll right to it.
And we'll come right over to it.
Shot. Good.
Pretty good.
Yes, no triple
I
there.
guess.
Yeah.
Real good, yeah.
So no triple, but
Pretty
they've
good.
got the
Yeah.
easy
Right, just
double
gotta
and
get this
roll
one.
over, and now there's 3 yellow in there.
Okay.
I think he can throw.
Pretty juicy setup, actually.
You need some weight in case you hit that pretty thick.
Solid normal or firm?
I'm thinking firm.
Firm,
I think you need it. Which turn?
See in the end.
Okay.
Roll it over here, and then there aren't any real easy
Low, boys.
doubles
Tim, roll it to middle 12.
for Colton Flasch.
Yeah. To make this real good. Normal? No, firm.
Colton misses. If they can control this rock, Colton misses both his doubles. It's 5-4.
Yep.
Right away.
Hard.
You heard him go, yep. And so Tim March just got him.
Yep. Whoa.
Stand with it.
Roll
Now,
it.
bang, bang, and
boy,
roll it
go
over. Gets
Good,
the
good,
double
nice shot.
and then rolls it over to sit
Yeah, good shooting.
2. So Shot Rock belongs
Real good.
to Saskatchewan. 2, 3, and
Yeah, I
4
know,
now,
stayed
Ontario. And they have last rock.
Very nice shot.
You're probably going to spin up, but that's okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Control.
Okay.
I don't want to spin too
Third
much.
of a rock, half rock, third
Right in
of
the
a
middle.
rock. Okay. Shouldn't do a lot here,
A
eh?
little surprised he's not taking a crack at a double, Kathy. He is 4 up, and this is going to hit and roll over and maybe have 2 red, but it's probably going to be a double.
There's doubles on both sides that you
Rip
can play.
this double.
There you go.
No, I don't like that.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. So it's definitely that he's not seen it. He just doesn't like it.
I'd be trying to eliminate something yellow. Is that what they're doing now? I think they're going to... No, they're still playing the hit and roll.
Clean.
Whoa. Good.
Close. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Good.
Whoa. Whoa. Off.
Whoa.
Close.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, yep. Yep.
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay.
And roll and does spin
shot.
up, taps it back, half covers shot rock.
Yep.
But they are sitting 2.
Didn't accomplish much, though, because now they nose hit, sit 3.
That red right to the back one.
And he better make a double on his last one.
Good throw. Just need more weight. Push that red to the
Yeah, or
back
curl a
one.
bit more, I guess. One of the two. I just...
Actually, ideally it stays right in front. It would have been better.
Well played, and by Ontario.
Should always have this. I don't think Glenn can throw hard enough to make it.
A little inside the swingy spot here, so should be able to hold this one.
Yep.
Just
Whoa.
firm.
Whoa. 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 Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Roll it, Tim. Roll it. Roll it.
No.
Oh, and he's got them both. And there they are, sitting 3.
Try. It was fine. Yeah. She needed to hit a hair lower.
Yeah, I
Theirs
know.
aren't curling a lot. I think I'll give you like here.
Thin double, though. It's one of those, you hit half of this, it could go across the top. So you got to get about a quarter of it.
I was worried about it over curling.
She's been hitting a lot thinner.
Yeah, I know.
Final stone for Colton Flasch. Facing 3. As Ontario tries to get themselves back into it. Playing here in 7. Got them both.
How do you? Good shooting there, Flasch. Good pair.
6-5. Dunstone leading as we go there after PEI. We saw them get 4 in the 5th. Final stone for PEI's Tyler Smith.
Well, you can see that he faces 3. He did on his first one as well. After Matt Dunstone tapped one of his stones to the 4-foot. Tyler did eliminate one, but rolled out, and Matt put one back in. So this is a draw to the button against 3.
Stay close. Stay close.
Whoa. You're not to the yellow. We're never getting to it.
Solid board. Weight's good.
Pretty heavy. Now. Whoa.
Dig in quickly, though.
Dave, you gotta go.
Yeah.
One. Yeah.
Yeah, steal a 1.
Cut.
Good job, guys. Good end.
Good job, boys.
So Ontario gets a couple, but it was a nice double with his last Flasch to get himself out of some trouble. And it'll be 3 straight Canadian Championship. Kerry Einarson.
Kerry's team, you're strong. You got it.
You guys are so consistent. I haven't seen anything like this in years.
I can't say enough good things about that team. I think they've been dominant over the last quad.
Good luck. We're cheering for you. We know you're the best. Just play the way you're capable of and have some fun.
I'm sure they're going to enjoy it so much, and I'm so glad that's able to happen for them this year, and hopefully they'll go kick some butt.
Give her hell out there. We're all pulling for you. Super proud of you guys.
Just to go out there and do the same thing at the World Championships and bring it all home for Canada.
You won the Canadian Championship, won the Scotties. Let's go out and prove that you're the best team. Good luck at the Worlds. We're cheering for you.
Totally deserving of that Scotties victory. Can't wait to watch him, Prince George, go out there and compete and wear the maple leaf.
They're going to be great out there, and just make sure Coach Reed gets fed on time. He gets a little hangry.
Don't take anything for granted, and give her. We'll be watching.
Yes, our next stop on the season of champions will indeed be Prince George for the World Women's Curling Championship. It starts March the 19th. And the field is now set. Familiar names, many of them. Interestingly enough, I was saying to you, Kathy, that we will see a new Scottish team, because Eve Muirhead, gold medal winner, will not represent. Anna Hasselberg will come back, though. She will return. And Silvana Tiranzoni recently won Switzerland. We're going to have a Turkish team for the first time, as Russian teams have, of course, with the conflict in Ukraine. Russian teams have now been taken out of all international competitions. So that's when we join you from Prince George. And of course, today is the day, the 8th, when it all came apart 2 years ago after we finished at the Brier in Kingston, Ontario, pardon me. And some of our crew and some of the teams had already gone to Prince George when it was the plug was pulled on the Thursday prior to the start. So it's nice, exceptionally nice, to go back to Prince George first of all, and for Carrie Anderson to go back to Prince George and wear the maple leaf. So we look forward to it. On this Tuesday afternoon, 5-3, Ontario with 2. But it means that once again, Saskatchewan will have last rock playing the Red Stones here in 8.
Just a few strokes, guys.
That's the hardest
Nice
shot,
spot.
boys.
It's the high guard. Hate to be cute with those ones. Yeah.
Couple nice guards here. Some work to do for Colton Flasch to have a shot on his last one. Not sure who shot rock, but it probably doesn't matter at this point.
Kevin Marsh. Close. And drives it by, rolls the Ontario shooter to a corner covering the edge of the 8. Leaves the shooter out in front as well.
Keep straight guarding this yellow for a while. True. He has the out turn, I guess. And we don't want to guard the yellow.
The center guard is what Ontario is looking for. Going to make a better one here. Maybe in that 2 position, 3 position, closer to the rings. Just a wonderful long guard to start to end up by Tim March, and that separation makes those double peels so much harder.
Hard, Tim. Hard, Timmer. Okay, I don't mind the line. I don't want to curl too much. Easy, Dave. Easy. Whoa. That's perfect. Shooting, boys.
Oh my God, that went far. It's digging for you. Tim drilled it.
Like just straight rip. Yeah,
Try to get into here.
Sure, yeah.
3/4.
Go, buddy.
Yeah, disappointing. And you can see on those hits, and primarily on his out turn, as both Russ and Kathy have pointed out, for Catlin Schneider.
Nice, Cat. That's good.
Yeah, despite Catlin, they're 2 up with the hammer. It's one of those games. He's been good all week, but he's really, that very first rock, he just threw a rocket to it about a foot narrow, and I think that kind of hurt his confidence for the rest of the out turns.
Did you get there? My gut says guard. I think tap. Really? Good. We got him both ways right now. If you guard.
What have we got here? Looks like 1 and 2 belong to Alberta.
Yeah. Well, after a number of blank hands, both teams without hammer doing a great job to force. James Grattan tried to play a run back on his first, just peeled the guard and left the Cooey stone shot, and so Kevin split the house, and that is the stone now that James is taking aim at, looking for the hit and stick for the single and the tie.
Yeah, hard. Hard. Really hard.
It will. I don't think it's perfect. You don't have to. Exactly.
Boy, James.
For the single to tie at 2.
All right. Not a bad hand.
It's it's a.
What are you thinking?
For Grattan, even at 4 losses, his chances of advancing are very slim. A loss for Cooey, though.
No kidding.
To go to 2 losses, and now he probably has lost that opportunity.
I like it if you do.
To
Yeah, I like it.
to finish first.
I like it. Let's just play it.
Back 8.
Before moving on to the final 6.
And his next game's Brendan Bocher.
Like 15
so there you go. Yep.
You
It's
know?
just as big for Cooey, I would
think.
think.
Like T-line or top fork for you guys, let you sweep it.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Agreed.
15 to T.
Yep.
Back four.
I liked it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Back four. Whoa.
Easy.
Changing gears here,
Whoa.
Colton Flasch.
Whoa. Back four. Back four.
It's got a curl.
Back
It's got a curl.
curl.
How so?
Well, he was pounding away at the front to keep the front open. Well, he's just
Nice shot.
raised Ontario in for shot, which is not bad. But you could have kept peeling. And
Yeah. Wow, I can't believe that didn't suck in there for you.
that's a pretty good shot.
Time to get in there.
Steal a one would be a problem because then he's, Glenn's within touch.
Good, eh, Scott?
Yep. The speed's good down here.
Yeah, it looked like it's sliding really well.
Yeah, it's a hair quicker than you've
They
seen
were
all
able to
day.
get Schneider's rock over another inch and get shot rock, then Glenn would have been in trouble. But now it's just a simple guard.
Kind of higher the better. Is that where
I
we're
think
going?
so.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'll give it to you, boys.
Taking of ice here. Remember the outturned in this lane going the other direction, so it's on this side of the sheet was really hooking hard.
Keep it out there. Weight's good.
I think it's got a curl.
Hit it, Tim. Hit it.
Got a curl.
No, it does not.
Yes, it
Halfway.
does.
Line's good. High half. High half. Just over.
Oh.
Got a curl, Vince.
Skip Stones and Glenn Howard.
Help for weight, Tim. Help. Help, Tim.
Tim Athers now help Tim March.
Nice spot. Great shot. Spot
And they'll just protect. They're happy with that single if they can get it.
Mm-hmm.
Great shot.
Didn't know that very
You make
hard.
this double, and you still might get it coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Glenn's, that's just the draw game. Hasn't been his strength today, which is really shocking when you think of the strength of Glenn Howard throughout the years. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
I'm just talking if it misses the 3 and takes this 4, right?
Yeah.
Then it's really not good.
I think we got to give this a go.
Okay. Like, are you trying to get this 3 too?
Yep. I think it's probably missing it this way, but that's okay. Making this double peel.
I don't think it is. I think it's always hitting it or going low.
There's no guards then, right? Which is good.
Okay.
I think it's a half rock.
It's not a simple shot, but onto there, if he gets the wide one thin, the top one he raises is really close to going into there, and then who knows what happens where that goes. But if he could somehow move all 3 of them, then that's a pretty lonely yellow for Ontario.
The key, I think, is Colton just said, is we got to open up the middle.
Pretty hard.
Yeah, make the double. If Glenn puts the guard back, then there's a single raise for Colton as opposed to 100 miles away here.
Yes! Really hard.
Got to make the double though.
Roll that, I guess. I don't know.
And will not. Instead, drives it all the way by.
That wasn't a great throw.
Give it through. Throw normal through the hole and try and nose that.
Inside spinner.
Too bad.
I just don't want to go there.
Just didn't roll to
Boys,
here.
I know.
Here. I think that's really hard.
Probably, eh?
I was wondering, it curls so much in here. Can he get to here?
A problem, I just don't want to leave it there, Dave. I guess that's hard to do, isn't
Just
it?
hit this on the nose.
I can't. That's
you can't make that.
But just for what to what degree?
Sit
What?
two.
Oh, I can't sit 2.
Want to just guard this, boys?
So I'll take a time.
Yeah, time out.
Time out.
Yeah, you gotta throw too much weight. Is that what you're thinking? You gotta throw too much weight. That's why you can't.
Yeah, I don't know whether.
Just remember how much your draw to the button curl. Like
It is true though, Dave. But
I think the draw of the button's there.
You think so?
Oh, I think it's there. I
think the draw's there,
I
Crusher?
can get that going absolute sideways.
Draw. Yeah, around everything.
Wide around. I can make that.
I got to get to there.
I think it's there for sure.
But then is that any good? I guess we get
it through the terrible then.
That's terrible.
Huh? Well,
what's he doing? What's he doing right now? He's probably just
running this in.
Yeah.
Running that.
Remember,
Like,
there's
is one steal good enough right now?
bit of a hill out
he could
here
run
on
anything
both
in right now.
sides.
He might try
So if you put the broom here, it curls like that. If you put the broom here, it curls more. So I think it's not easy, but I think they can warp it into that type of area. Glenn's worried if he tries it and it stops here, there might be a double for Colton Flasch to end the game.
I think we can. Yeah.
So are you trying to steal one, or are you trying to steal two?
I think it's a great shot. Whoever made that. Same thing. He's still running.
Well, how much does the 8th end mean?
Well, 2 down's the problem. So if you steal one, Colton's still 1 up with hammer, and you're running out of ends. So I think they're thinking this might be a chance to steal 2, but
what's he running? He can't. That's a He can't really run that in. No, you have to run that. Still, that's not really dangerous.
There's no real danger.
Guard it up.
Guard it up.
Okay.
Same turn, boys.
He might be trying that wide draw, but I don't know if it's there for him.
I don't think it is. That's a long way.
For us, maybe. For them, I don't think so.
Tap this right to here.
You want to try it?
He could tap this right to the button.
It's not awful.
It's really hard.
As they rethink things
I don't hate
here in the 8th. Boy, I tell you what, after they gave up that 4 to PEI, looks like Dunstone and team have gotten a little angry here.
Well, they've certainly made a lot of shots, and Matt drew in on his final stone. Tyler believes that he can make the run triple, and that is what he is playing. It would be for 3.
Wow. They are facing 3 at the moment as he throws his last. Bang, bang. Oh, and he touched it on the way by.
Good throw. Yeah.
It's a steal of 1 more for Dunstone.
I think it was. If I would have nosed it, I think it was close because it drug it over a bit, right? Line's good. Line's good. Always Tim.
Heavy. Wait's close.
Oh, it's got to curl.
It will. Line's pretty good.
Needs to stop for Wait, Scott.
Okay, that's okay. Line's perfect.
Shot. Good.
No, it's good.
Good, Glenn. Kind of weighty thinking. It's like a
Normal?
half a rock.
You like normal, even throw normal really
Yeah, I think
well.
that's the easiest. Too much weight? You
I
just
don't
have
think
to get this to here.
Yellow,
Yeah,
yellow,
just like,
red,
you know to hit this
yellow, and try to get that yellow out of there somehow.
So I think it's just easy normal.
You don't like raising your opponents, but
I agree.
I don't see a way giving up a steal of 2.
I agree.
So you don't have much to lose here, Vic. Do you see any chance you can get 2? And that yellow comes in. I don't think it can stick on anything.
They were right, though. He wasn't going to look at that wide out-turn draw.
Right.
Just normal.
The guy can pretty much give you edge of rock.
Yeah.
What are you seeing for weight?
Just normal.
Yeah. Thin half?
Half's close, I think.
It's figuring out all the angles here. That's the tricky part.
I mean, the other one was that long, straighter raise.
The single raise,
Single
yes.
raise. Final stone right now. It's a stolen point for Ontario. Kevin Marsh racks off. Daniel late licks. Bang, bang. 1-1, 2. Oh, they did.
Wow.
Shot.
One it is.
Plan C.
One red, yeah.
1 red it is. Saskatchewan extends the lead now, up by 3. Have a look. Did you get it? You did. Waiting to see where this will stop. And they'll push it through. Just keep it in play. They try to open things up here at the NMAX Center on this Tuesday afternoon. Our continuing coverage of the Tim Hortons Brier. And Saskatchewan now ups their lead to 6-3. What's the discussion here?
Hey, we need time on our clock.
There's an equipment issue.
I think Kath, I think everybody watched that yellow one go to the coffin corner there. Nobody watched whether the red one hit the boards or not.
And somebody's decided that it did?
Yep. What a tick shot from a corner guard across the entire sheet into the corner. There it is at the back, out of the rings, but still in play, so it's legal.
Tim March.
Shots, Tim. Really good.
How's your day going?
Hey?
How's your day going?
Oh, I know.
So the stone you see at the back, push through. Now watch what happens here.
Solid hack.
As he chips this. Now watch that red stone. There it is. And no one was really paying attention except the umpire, and he's at touch, so get rid of it.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Whoa. Low heavy. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
Hard catch.
Hard.
Oh, yeah. Should be good, eh?
Whoa, whoa. Yeah, go. Oh, what a shot. Holy crap,
Great
kid.
shot.
Great nice try.
Oh, my goodness. You have no idea how
That's
hard
unbelievable.
that is.
Yeah, it is.
That's unreal.
Nice pair. Thanks. Nice pair. That's good.
There's a guy that's been in, 18, 19 Briers going, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, Kevin Marsh.
Or a
He's in second.
Tight guard on this side.
Fantastic.
Flank this end and get
Tight
out of
guard
here.
on this side.
Here.
Good.
Right in between them. Gonna work that. It's not heavy, boys.
Right here.
We're just over.
Keep going, go.
About halfway, just short of halfway.
Good shooting, man. That's good shooting.
And we have our first final, and it's on sheet C, and it's a 5th straight win for Brendan Bocher, the defending champions. 10-4 is the final. They scored a couple of threes, had a steal of 2.
Basically want it.
And now 5-0 and 1-4 for the team from Whitehorse, skipped by Thomas Scoffin.
And Brendan Bocher looking very, very good as a team. Made a lot of really precise draws, some very quiet taps. They're going to be a team that's going to be tough to beat.
And we saw Pat Jansen in one particular highlight make a wonderful line call as they came through a hole that was not even there.
That's right.
So Jansen has fit in very well in the 3rd position.
Right to my brew if you can.
And I'd say Bocher's getting better. If Glenn makes a decent shot in the 10th end and draw number 1, he is hammering the extra end against Bocher. And then they just seem to be getting sharper and sharper, all 4 of them.
And Bocher himself was 94%.
Almost got to go top 12.
Whoa!
Close.
No.
Lead.
No. He's never going to
It's fine.
Lead. Whoa. Lead.
They were holding their breath.
Well done. Shot.
Basically bite the ring, Scotty. Man, that same spot, he hit it pretty thin. Yeah.
The reason they just want it at the top is that 45-degree angle, in-turn or out-turn to peel it, could jam on either the reds or those 2 yellows.
Right there.
So it's kind of like the head pin in bowling. You want this to be the head pin.
Perfect.
It could hit one of the side ones in either direction when Saskatchewan hits it.
Curling a hair.
Let's stop. Needs to sit a little.
Yeah. Really curling. Man, that curled way more than yours, Dave.
Good spot.
Peck a bit.
Kind of had like no handle coming in.
So we're waiting.
Over curled a good rock, so then the out turn's a little easier not to jam.
Hard.
This is his problem though for Catlin Schneider, that out turn hit. Makes this one well.
Cat. Well done.
Try to hang it back 12, yeah.
I threw this a couple ends ago.
Yeah. You get back 4, you do the rest.
Yeah. Just died a bit.
The thing is, those 2 stones that are just outside the rings, I mean, they are maybe a desperation play, but it's freezable.
Yep. I think I thought they might do that right now.
A little bit for lines. Heavy.
But it's a good idea too. Go back 12, bury it, and there's a raise that could be missed.
You're by. Okay, whoa. You're by. Whoa. Line's perfect. Back 12, boys. Hang back 12. You can go. It's light.
Wait's there. Wait's there.
I think you can go.
Right here.
It's light. Go, go,
Yeah,
go,
oh, it's
go,
picking
go.
a
It's
bit.
light.
Just picked.
Oh, man.
Just picked.
How's
That was
their day
perfectly.
going?
Center rock.
2-2. Cooey,
Where's that
Grattan,
broom?
Alberta, New Brunswick, and final coming up from Kevin Cooey.
And finally, an opportunity again for 2 for Kevin Cooey. There was a cluster of stones in the 4-foot, and it was an angle played by James Grattan on his final stone. He got rid of one, scattered a couple of his own, but left one red stone in play at his shot stone.
You're good. Easy,
looking
Ben.
for
You're
a
never
bite
light.
of the 8-foot for 2.
Now, he had a chance for 2 in the
Just
4th,
clean,
remember.
just clean.
I do.
And, he missed that opportunity.
Line's good. Clean it, Benny. Clean it.
No.
Clean it. Clean it. Clean it. Keep a broom down, boys. It's not.
Good idea. Unless you're positive it's through, keep the brushes down.
And there it is for the first deuce in the game.
Yes.
Whoa! It's gonna nut. Good. Try.
And nutted it does.
Another bad break. Scott looked like he was back 12. He would have had some depth, and it rolled over something, slowed down, and pretty easy shot for somebody like Flasch.
I'd rather. I'm gonna.
Well, I don't know.
Go for nose.
I hit.
So you get hit like here.
I can.
That way's easier if you like it. Yeah. Like that?
I'm going to lose my shooter, though. I'm going to lose both, aren't I?
Yeah. Like.
Well, Colton Flasch trying to win a third, and you need a big shot, and he got it here with his last in 8.
Yeah, this is not an easy shot. It speed's one thing, angle, yellow, red, just gets enough that yellow to kick it past his own. That's massive. He's either 1 up or he's 3 up playing 9. Big difference.
And he's 3 up, playing 9. The key shot brought to you by OK Tire. It's going to be okay.
Peel might be a little too much, no?
You want to roll into the top yellow. I know they hit so dead.
Okay. He's right.
I think if he throws Peel, he could go across the top of those yellows.
Close. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
We're trying to roll it over and nestle into that little yellow pocket.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Curl it here.
Go, Dave.
Got them both.
No.
And how nice is that? How very pretty is that?
That's a beautiful
That's
curving
a little
shot.
late.
Had to sweep that game.
Okay, keeping you busy here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 belonging to Dunstone.
Tyler Smith tried to freeze the shot stone in the 4-foot, biting the lid on his first, just grazed off. Matt Dunstone hit it, was trying to roll a little bit so he wouldn't leave a pocket, but he stuck it right on the nose. And so for Tyler, needs to get right in the pocket, right on the nail hole to score.
Whoa.
Clean it.
Prince Edward Island has never won a Canadian men's championship. A wild card team has never won a championship. And he'll get his single.
Good toss, Tyler. Hi, boys. Good job.
We haven't called any timeouts yet, have we?
However, this year with the likes of Aguju, who is wild card number 1, and Dunstone with 2 consecutive bronze medals, there's some thought that wild card may very well pick up a first win.
Well, there's 3 of them. That makes it very possible, and all good teams.
Okay, 3 minutes, 48 seconds.
So we'll go one more. Can you come back from 3 down? Glenn Howard. So to the 10th we go. And they find their way back. Ontario down by 3. And they, once again, will have last rock. Glenn Howard from Penetanguishene does have the hammer playing the Yellowstones. Just not a complete enough game for Ontario. And then Glenn in particular, as you take a look, he gives up the 2 steals, 2 and 3. Then they exchange of deuces. And then that shot to get a single for Flasch in 8. It's a 3-point game.
Quite a bit more. Better room. Where are we?
Yeah, both teams at 86. That's good numbers. Just
Not in.
2 shots that Glenn would like back.
Is it in?
It's heavy. Freeze it.
It's not in?
No, it's not in.
We actually go. Yep. Yeah, go, Scott. Go. As far as it'll go. As far as it'll go. Wow, that came down, eh? Good boy, Tim.
Shooting, buddy.
Shot, Tim.
Good judge, boys.
That?
Good judge. Good
Try to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
like it.
Yeah, that or throw it through.
I like board. May as well try.
They have a ton of work to do.
Throw like solid board and just hit as thin as you can.
Okay.
Nice and
As long as we can never touch our red.
We can't.
Okay.
I don't think you can. Solid board.
Somebody said just throw it through.
Yeah, because what can happen here if you're trying to hit,
Board. Yep.
play the tick, you can miss it easily and leave another one out there.
Really close.
Whoa.
Stay close.
Whoa.
Gonna get the other one.
Oh. Okay.
Oh my goodness, and it might not be in the rings.
Oh, good spin.
Sorry,
Shot,
Glenn.
Kevin.
Sorry, man.
I guess I was playing it on that one.
Plays a
Not the
second.
top one.
Plays a second this time.
Oh, second. Yeah.
On the nose?
Chap, yeah.
Hey, nice shot.
Or go around the slide.
It's amazing how many times
Tap on the nose.
Ontario's been on the wrong side.
You
Well,
can.
there's been Kevin too, right? It's been Kevin Marsh
Yeah.
throwing the second stones. He made those
Just a
great
line
ticks
shot,
to.
eh?
Both Marsh brothers have played very well. 96 and 92 respectively, Daniel and Kevin.
And we said at the start of the week, this team's improving every time you see them.
Line's fine. Sorry.
Gotta go, wait. Okay, line's good. Hair low.
Gotta go.
Scott, help him for distance.
Really gotta go.
Has it curled. Keep going. Go, Timber. Everything you got, buddy. Everything you got, buddy. Everything you got, buddy. Good scrubbing.
Now it's pretty simple for Saskatchewan. Just make one go away at a time.
Clean.
Shot.
Okay, Cat, let's go, buddy.
Good throw, man.
I think you've got to go around everything now, Vic.
Can we hang it around the corner? Yeah, I know. Because this is so lined up.
I know.
Go for it. Yep. Here.
Yep. Give me 10 seconds. I'm going to give you some more weight, too.
Tim Marsh said, give me 10 seconds, but just let me regain my breath.
Curl. Getting better.
Tricky to bury it here.
What's heavy? Not heavy. Go, Dave. You can go then. It's got to curl.
Weight's perfect.
Go,
You got a
carve
chance.
it. Carve it. Gotta go. Go. You're moving it. Scott. You're moving it. Keep going. Keep going,
buddy.
Keep going.
Dig, Scotty, dig.
Keep going. Keep going. Good throw, Dave.
Great
Shot, Dave.
shot.
Just try to use anything you've got.
Yep.
Need a miss.
Straight through's fine. All right, let's make her, Cat.
Even if you hit the one that's not in the ring, the top
Go
one,
less.
and then the one that's not in the rings,
Go
and
less.
open up that one that was just thrown, that beautiful shot that's half buried.
Whoa.
Close.
Yep.
Whoa. Close.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you might have both here.
Kathleen Schneider, 1
boy.
and 2, got it, backs it up, and it'll go underneath, but just spin out of play. Boy, that makes up for a lot of the early misses for Kathleen Schneider.
And it was his out turn,
boy.
the one he struggled with early. 2 good peels last end, and that one,
Great throw.
no mistake.
There you go, Cat.
Time and stones slowly running out on Ontario here as we play in 10.
Light. A little bit of room.
It's in the hunt.
Wider than Dave.
Room.
Wider than Dave. Really gotta
Like
go,
it's
Dave.
hot. It's heavy. Max weight. We're almost through.
Getting better.
Heavy.
Getting better.
Easy.
The line's money if it stops.
I know. I don't want to sweep it through.
Yeah, it's gone.
And
Oh,
it
great
is
try.
just by that much.
That kind of sums up the day
Top
for
rock on the outside.
Ontario. Move this one guard is the only one that's of any value.
Yep.
Clean.
Clean. Yep. Yep.
Hard, Kevin. Hard.
Yes.
Clean. Clean.
Shot.
Can't even draw around the two reds, Vic, because it's an automatic raise.
Okay. Go there.
Oh, light.
Wait's pretty close.
I got light.
Scott
Yeah, line's
Howard.
good. You gotta go, Tim. You gotta go, Tim.
Yeah, I gotta go line.
And again, it's
Really gotta go line.
Tim March, who's
Short.
been involved with almost every stone.
All right.
That's it.
That's
And they won't get there. And that's it. And it will be a win for Saskatchewan as they
Flasch, good luck.
run Ontario out of stones. And for Ontario, they drop down to 1-4. And Saskatchewan picks up the win. They are now 3-2. Make the final Saskatchewan 6, Ontario 3. They just weren't on their game at times. Ontario missed opportunities early, and it cost them. Those two early steals were the...
Yeah, that was the difference. That was absolutely the difference right there, no question.
And one of the things that Catlin said before the game is they did not feel that they had to change anything up, just make more shots. I think for the most part, he struggled a little bit, but the rest of the team played very well.
And we have another final and make it 6 straight wins now for team wildcard number 2. Matt Dunstone is an 8-6 winner over PEI, who go to 1-4. So 3 finals, 1 still on the ice. They're playing in 10 on sheet A, and it's Alberta against New Brunswick, and that's where we will go. And you can see the Alberta Stones are sitting 1, 2, looks like even 3. New Brunswick with Last Rock playing the Yellowstone.
Yeah. Let it be.
This is the one to freeze to, and I just don't know how to get there.
Yeah.
It's not a bad call, except if you ever spin up at all on that,
It's a
that
double.
double's easy.
That's why I'm thinking hit this one first, just because it stays low and there's no double.
He's
If I hit-
also,
I can make this double and I sit here
The
and he has a
other
double.
thing to
They're in
consider
a
is if you
timeout.
make this, he's got to be careful.
Get a jam, yeah.
Did you ever do this and try to get up here?
Yeah, you can.
I just think that we should
That
go.
one's open. Well,
It's not fully open though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Better make it, that's all, or it's a double. Yeah. I think we have it. I think Darren's right. If we make this, we're going to have a shot. for
Colton
two.
Flasch and the
It'll be a hard one.
But if you make this,
Saskatchewan champions from the Nutana Club in Saskatoon. We pointed out last night, Rick Folk, last win, 1980 for Saskatchewan. He played out of the Nutana. And there you see the game story. Yeah, the difference. Glenn Howard, some mistakes early steals. That one in 3, though. When you have a chance for 4 and you tap to give up a steal of 1, that tells you all you need to know about your day. The game story is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
pull it off.
I like intern or outside?
I like intern.
Get more spin. Like solid normal.
There's a chance here because it's 2 enough when you're 2 down. They're there, and you make that double, and that brings this rock back into play. And if they get it right, it could actually spin up into this type of area. And Kevin's got a choice to make because that yellow one that's there now is half buried on the intern side.
Yeah, exactly. I thought
But we could tree it.
It'll be tough to.
If I know it, then I'm right beside that one.
Pretty good, yeah, you're right.
Almost peel.
Clean. Yep.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yep.
James Grattan in a 15th appearance.
Clean. Watch the roll. Watch the roll up.
Okay.
Okay.
Just had to curl a hair more. You needed to get that one buried.
Not bad.
Mind you, if I'm ever over curling on this this. I'm rolling this side.
Good board, right?
Yeah, what I've been throwing.
Yeah, because we can roll this way a shade, right? Right?
This way is perfect.
Yeah, you could roll like 6 inches this way.
I think center line's too much.
If you're throwing good board, I like right there.
Okay, I'm not gonna be heavy. I'm not like
One rock my way is perfect.
Just make this one go away, sit 2, and by rolling shade towards, most people want to roll to the right to have more separation, but that gives James a half rock double. You roll towards John's broom.
Boardish or good board?
You'd almost have to skin it. I mean, just to barely touch it.
Right. Yeah.
Top the 1 and 8 foot, just glance off it.
Yeah,
come
exactly.
At it, yep.
And then James's odds go from about 80% to making the double to about 10%.
Outstanding games
Heavy
by
board.
both skips.
Clean it. Easy. Clean it. Yep.
Heavy board.
Heavy board.
Clean. Whoa, beach.
Whoa, no.
Beach.
No, man.
Now, where's this going to go? And he just rolls it that little bit.
Isn't that perfect?
Good line call, John.
No, I think just normal.
Just got to scrape the paint off. Turn low roll.
So just as we called, just a feather double, this thing almost goes like that.
Yeah.
And then you have to then stick it.
You got it, buddy.
And that's always the hard part on these. The double can be made, but what tends to happen is when the yellow one comes down, it hits like that and it's spinning and it spins like that. It's very difficult to stick the yellow rock in a shot like this.
Well, you just heard somebody say, Russ, he's going to just have to scrape the paint off the stone of the top 8 foot and just redirect and come over.
Yep.
Normal?
Yeah,
Normal, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's at the hog line, it's got to be missing it, and Darren's probably yelling sweep. It's one of those. It takes a lot of, you've got to be proactive on the brushing.
Normal. Yep. Hard.
Firestone needs 2 here to tie. Down 4-2. Staying with it. Staying with it, and it's gone. And they will roll it away, give up a steal of 1 more, and Alberta will pick up the win.
Good luck, John. Good game, Darren.
Make the final 5-2. And so Cooey goes to 5-1. And Grattan and the team from Oromocto will drop to 1-5. So what we've got now, as you take a look at the standings, Dunstone with his win is guaranteed at least a potential tiebreaker. And we have the potential of 4 teams finishing at 6-2 at the moment in Pool A. So everyone else, though, has been eliminated from contention. Cooey rebounds from his loss last night on this Tuesday afternoon.
The Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Well, it was news earlier this week when Nicholas Codner got into the game for Newfoundland and Labrador at the age of 15, believed to be the youngest player to ever participate in a Brier, and a few words with John Morris. So maybe one day, as we followed Morris's career throughout from junior, we'll follow Codner's career one day as James Grattan. Regardless of what happens on the ice, there's always family waiting for you. The skipper has had a disappointing Brier with a 4th loss coming to Cooey today, 5-2. We're back at you, or back at you. We'll be back with you and at you at 8:30 Eastern Time. Mike McEwen at 3-1, Brad Gushu at the 4-0. These two renewing their rivalry that started, of course, back in juniors, and they met in the 2001 junior final for Canada. That was in St. Catharines, Ontario, and then it was Newfoundland and Gushu winning 8-3. So till then, thank you for joining us. The Tim Hortons Brier from Lethbridge is on Canada's sports leader. Sports Center is coming up.